It's all zero now.
Yeah, I just started the whole new live stream. Here, Fluffy. 20. Wow, I think it's exactly down to my 200. Hold on.
Chỗ bi mấy phát cô Nguyễn Hờ có khách quậy anh em ơi, anh em hãy tới để nha anh em.
Here, Fluffy. Take it now. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We are back. We are back. There we go. I don't know what happened. When I logged out of the Wi-Fi, I was talking for about another 3 minutes because I thought you guys could see me. Then I had Fluffy check the YouTube, and it was just a dark screen. But it looks like we're back now. It looks like we are back now.
Anh em giờ khách như vậy giờ nói sao là khách bo tề.
This guy is the driver that we needed earlier.
Yeah.
So I think this is the street that we just came down, right, Fluffy?
Is it?
What was that?
No, it's different. This is different.
It's different.
It's a different plaza.
What is Sala?
Huh?
Sala.
Sala?
Ahoy, hoy. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Some reason the Wi-Fi froze on us.
Oh, this is the go-kart.
Oh, this is the go-karts. Fluffy. Let me see. Those are the go-karts. I think we're gonna ride one of those. Oh, the go-karts. Fluffy, try to remember where that's at on the Google map. Try to look at the Google map and see where this is. Because we are gonna do some go-karting. Just trying to remember, like, look, visually remember it on the map. I think we'll ride those go-karts. Repeat the last 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, that Trot Talk was good. Fluffy. Order the in-drive. I don't know if you guys seen, but I'm not sure if it cut out before, but we showed you the price difference between the Xanh SM and the Grab. The Grab wanted 60,000 here. The Xanh SM wanted 30,000. So it was literally a 50% difference. This is the, yeah. There's the market.
Yeah, so if we pass by there.
Oh, okay, so it's down to the right.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to pin the locations. That's the thing. She doesn't even know how to. I don't
know how to pin locations.
Then how come when I look on your phone map, we can never find?
Don't pin anything.
Yeah, she doesn't pin anything. I have whole list of pins, but Fluffy doesn't. Yeah, so Xanh SM was 30,000. The Grab was 60. So we took the Xanh SM, which Ben highly recommends the Xanh SM. He loves the electric one, and it is 50% cheaper. This is Xanh SM, so sadly InDrive doesn't work in a lot of the cities that we've been to out here. So if InDrive doesn't work, we use Xanh SM. Xanh SM. Xanh is the one that's the turquoise, that's all the electric vehicles. And shockingly, it's usually 30 to 50% cheaper than Grab too. Xanh is just a little tad more expensive than InDrive. So if you don't have InDrive in your city, I recommend using the Xanh. Usually a city will have one or the other. Xanh is spelled, how do you spell it again, Fluffy? X-A-N-H. X-A-N-H. And then the second word is SM. It's all electric, so JV would love it because it's electric vehicles. It's just a tad bit more overall than InDrive, but I would use this one before I use Grab. A lot of meat on the one in the back. No Z. No Z. Xanh. That's how I say it. What's up, native? Is it lagging again? It shouldn't be. Let me see what we're at. Man, we're on full 4G bars. You want to live there? No, I don't think we would live here. I'm thinking, oh, there it is. Look, here it is, guys. Look, there we go. Look, there it is. There you go.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, okay.
So, this is the Xanh. It looks like this. It has Xanh SM. Shut up, Fluffy. And then it's turquoise and it's all electric vehicles. But here's what we're gonna go look at.
Look, this is like a tourist spot, but you don't really see tourists.
They always, you know what we notice about the city? They're always playing music out here. Even on the beach. The beach, they had the karaoke machines out here. Fluffy, let me do this. You hold this. Keep them busy and just show
Look at
them.
that.
I think you can walk on that, Fluffy. I think we can
Yeah,
walk.
we can. We take pictures.
I would like to get some video in the day of this, but it's not lit up in the day. That's the only downside. But good thing I have the
Oh,
DJI
what's that?
pocket.
Is that like a...
I seen that earlier.
I see waves. I hear waves. What's that? The moon. Look at that. It's orange. It's like pink.
Let's go take a look at this, Fluffy. So, this is...
Hey, Dongroy, welcome back. SP is back as well. SP was here earlier. I like it. Hey, guy. Guy's getting money, so. Kamusta? Mabuti naman. Ito, masaya. Mabuhay. How are you? You still have my photo. There you go. It changes color. You guys like it? You guys like it? So you can go to the steps. Maybe we can go to the steps.
Fluffy, what do they think about it?
They're still looking.
Let's walk in the middle. What's in the middle?
Someone's taking photos first.
We're gonna be taking photos too.
Yeah, look.
I bet when you
Let-
go down
maybe-
there, no one's gonna say, "Oh, we can't go there because we're taking pictures."
Look.
I'll double duty it. Just to make sure that we don't fall, guys.
Look. Look up. Give me. I'll let them see it. Ooh. We're here up. Will is there. I'm on top of the world. We are back. Yes, we're here at this famous Tetris Tower. We'll climb all over there.
Fluffy, this is dangerous. Like, you can't see the light down here. I bet you people snap their ankles down here.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. Look at
Let's have a selfie here. There you go.
There you go. Take a snap picture.
Go get some screenshots. How to snap picture? This one? Where?
No, there's no picture.
There you go. You can go. Wait. You can go all the way up there. No, that's the last.
You can go up there. Look, you can climb up here.
It's
You can
scary.
go there. You can go all the way up this. If you guys have good climbing skills, you guys can climb this whole thing.
I don't know if you can climb it.
Yeah, if you're able to climb.
Yeah, I'm
You're a
scared.
Fluffy's scared. Why are
But
you
it's
scared, Fluffy?
very spacious, or like, it's not really. There. This would be a nice
I think they said
view.
it's like 60 meters.
This is like nice. Fluffy, take a photo of me here. Like that.
We're gonna take a picture of Fluffster.
No, here at the.
Where? I wanted to go down there and you didn't. You're like, no, someone's taking pictures. How many little kids do you think have fell off this before?
There you go. No one's here.
Ooh. See? Hold on. Let me walk down here and get some B-roll for you guys really quickly. It's cool. Look at that. Look at how cool it is. Hold on, Fluffy. Let me finish my work first. Every time I'm doing something, Fluffy wants to say, like, hey, come on. Let me tell you this. I'm like, Fluffy, let me just take care of this and then we'll be done. And then we can take all the pictures you want, but just let me do a little bit of work. Our steps, man, we're already over 12,000.
Oh, double duty.
It's very cool.
Yes.
Xin chào.
Chào.
I think I got plenty of B-roll. Look, everybody loves taking the pictures in here. So, let me set this up. Let me get my B-roll taken away. We'll do a little. Let me see. Look at the moon. Look at this. This is a cool little moon. It's peeking through. You guys can see that's a little gold. Look at this. There's some bugs. Somebody don't really get the views about phones and computer. I missed a lot of you guys' message. Let me catch up with your guys' messages really quickly. How's Thailand? Get your steps. Climb. It's stairs. No, it's not stairs, but it's like this. Let me show you guys what it's like. It's like concrete. These are not stairs, but it's kind of like limited to your skills. If you guys can jump and grab this and figure out how a way to get up here, because you know there's those people that climb towers and stuff like that. If you were that good, you could probably get at least up to that spot. I think this is 30 or 60 square meters, somebody said. LGBT. I don't even think they know what that means here. Fluffy's having a seizure. Fluffy, you know I got this recording. I'm gonna add that into the upload video.
I want to do this.
You want to do what? Hold on.
Ready?
I'm ready, Fluffy.
Welcome to Tui Hoi.
Tui Hua. 35 meters. Okay, that's what it is. I knew it was like 30 or 60. 35 meters. There we go. I have a lot of B-roll. Hold on. I got a lot of B-roll and I got nothing shot for audio. So I think this video, this city, is going to be a lot of voiceover. I think tomorrow I'm going to focus on shooting a lot of audio. I think we'll make this city into a one long video. What, Fluffy?
Let's take a photo.
Fluffy says, let's take photo.
Another one. 1, 2, 3. Let's make a video. Whee! Circle, circle. Oh no, let's go that
Fluffy,
way.
you're the most uncoordinated person I ever met. It's like, you're so jerky.
You're
Fluffy
jerk.
has no rhythm.
You're jerk.
Fluffy has no rhythm. She's like, let's still go like this. And she's like, circle, circle. All country. Somebody needs. What is the Middle Eastern guy trying to say? I'm not sure. Try to making live with my koi na and we remunered. I'm not sure. 115 feet. Okay, that sounds a little better to me. So everyone, this place stays open apparently, at least the lights, I think, till 12 o'clock at night. So you guys can come out here at the nighttime. It's much cooler. It is better because the lights are obviously on, but you don't get to see it as clear as you do in the daytime. But you trade off that to see it in the lights, all lit up, and everybody's out here having a good time. So I enjoy this place, and I will not try to attempt to say it because I know for sure I cannot pronounce this tower, but I will pop up a little subtitle of what the name of this tower is, because there's no way I would get it right. I would butcher it, just like I butchered the name of the city, Tuy Hoa. Tuy Hoa. Everyone's taking pictures. This is apparently the hangout spot. This is the hangout spot in Tuy Hoa. We're gonna get in all the pictures. We got two different camera ladies. She gotta fix her hair and then do about 50 pictures. At the top, I don't think Fluffy can get to the top. Can you get to the top of this, Fluffy?
I don't know. I don't know because like there's no security.
Is this the An Thuong? I don't really think there's an An Thuong here. There's no centralized tourist district, but this is definitely a hangout spot. I bet you the beach and this is the spot. Like people are like, hey, let's go down to the beach. Hey, let's go down to the tower. This would probably be that kind of location. I know, I showed it to him, Fluffy. It's peeking out and it's
like
gold.
Pink.
Don't keep to change your US dollars. That's where Philip goes and drops acid. Can we see Will do the squat? Which squat? So they're gonna do about 30 minutes of picture. Damn, she's got the phone at the perfect angle. Look at that. She's slumped down. She was like in the 90-degree angle. I should be like, can I see the picture? How good it came out with that angle?
Ooh, Dong Roy must be enjoying his view. For sure.
I've never been to a rave. I don't know what goes on at a rave. I have no clue.
This would be a good rave party. It's like the glow in the dark glow sticks. And then other security here.
I don't know what he's saying. The perfect angle. See, look, she has that perfect angle. Look at the angle of this. It's like slightly tilted back, and then it's like perfect angle. And then they got pictures over here, and then Fluffy is just sitting in the back right here.
Enjoying. How come all my white hair are showing?
And then now they're switching. I'm sensing bad energy from him.
Who?
Everybody always talks about bad energy. There's something about energy in Da Nang. Remember Fluffy was like, oh yeah, I get the energy.
Who's sensing bad energy from who?
Patience, Dale. That's what they said. We need to take Will to a rave. The problem about the rave, I think the only way that you would enjoy a rave is either doing drugs or at least being drunk. I don't think a sober guy would enjoy a rave, because I remember in high school people used to talk about raves, but it was like a whole different crowd. And they're like, man, it's so great. You get on ecstasy and everybody's sweating all over everybody. And I was like, that's the good part? Oh, I was recording on the pocket. I forgot about this. But for me, sweating on people and people passing out and on drugs. That's more of Philip. Philip is more into that crowd than me. Your entire life is hacked.
Hey, you guys are there 25 people, 32 people. Press like button.
Press the like button. Come on, like.
Press the like
If you're not gonna
button.
like me, at least like this tower. Double tap the screen.
Like the button.
Press
like.
Just do
button.
this. I swear to you guys, I promise you, it's easy, it's free. All you gotta do is do this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's it. Do that.
Boom, boom.
And like this tower.
Boom, boom sounds something that Dong Roy would do. Boom, boom. Boom, boom is something Dong Roy likes.
Better to spend a couple of nights in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh before making it. No, that's too far. First of all, by the time we get to Nha Trang and we're done, we're already 8 days into this trip. We just paid our rent the day before. So there's nothing. Hey, if you guys want to send in rent money, we will go as long as we can. But it doesn't make any sense. Oh, they just turned the lights off.
No.
Oh, no. No, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense. We just paid 13 million VND for our rental place that's literally just sitting while we're renting another place. So right now we're paying $40 a day for rent. So we can't really do that. The fluff's getting flustered with all the girls hanging around. You know what though? I'm going to tell you guys, for any of you guys that hope about women in all these smaller cities, the women do always acknowledge me.
What?
So maybe that's a little bit of hope for you guys.
What? What?
What, Fluffy?
Girls acknowledge you here?
Every city that we go to, I always see them giggling and smiling and laughing and saying hello.
They're saying, Fluffy, sit down. They're like this to you, Fluffy. Sit down.
That looks like a cat.
Sit down. The cat was mad at you.
Different color short and shirts. I'm actually, so how many shorts did I bring on this trip? I think I brought 5 or 6.
Short pants. You call it short pants?
I think tomorrow, since it's going to be hot and we're going to go to the beach, we're going to wear the Miami shorts tomorrow.
Who said
And
so?
then when we get down to Nha Trang, I'm probably going to wear the army camouflage shorts. I have my black shorts. I have the gray shorts.
What are you now? You need the dress rehearsal?
But I think every single one of my shirts is black. Every one of my shirts is black, except for my sleeping shirt. My sleeping shirt is blue. Fluffy is a natural raver. Yeah. We never left Da Nang. We never left. If you watched the last video, we are going to extend we got a lower price. We negotiated. So same place, got a 1.5 million deduction.
Excuse for my behavior because my mood is so pink. Puffy, don't. I'm shy. I'm shy.
That's a little.
Maybe we need a photo.
Maybe you had a drink, Fluffy. I'm talking about the new visitor to Vietnam. I'm not sure what you mean. Give me a second. Let me scroll back. I've been trying to catch. I'm talking about me. Okay, hold on. Maybe I read. Better to spend a couple of nights in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh before. Yeah. Okay, NY. So yes, here's how I would do. If I were you guys, this is what I would do. In my opinion, I would probably land in Ho Chi Minh. Hold on, Fluffy. I would probably land in Ho Chi Minh. I would land in Ho Chi Minh because it's probably going to be your cheaper flight, first of all. Second of all, I would check it out and understand what Ho Chi Minh is about. Say, oh, okay, I see the hustle and bustle. I see this. Then work your way up to Da Nang. Whether that means go stop in Nha Trang first or whatever. Try to make your way up to Da Nang, and then you will have Ho Chi Minh's experience, you will have Da Nang's experience, and then if you're still missing something, then go try Hanoi that's up past Da Nang. That is probably the way that I would do it as a first timer coming to Vietnam. I would probably fly into Ho Chi Minh. Yeah. But we just did a video. A few days ago about the update of what the situation was. I think I released it, 3, 4, 5 days ago. So we just negotiated with the landlord. We got a 1.5 million discount, and we're gonna stay there for at least another 3 months. But Fluffy is going back to the Philippines in about 2 weeks, so we said, hey, let's do one last trip before Fluffy leaves. That's why we went to Wien Yon. That's why we came here. We're going to Nha Trang, and then we're gonna work our way back up, go back to Da Nang for about another week while Fluffy's here. She's gonna leave. I'm gonna stay in the apartment at a discounted rate, and Fluffy will be gone for at least a month or so. And then when she comes back, maybe at that point, maybe that'll be the peak season in Da Nang. That'll be hot, and maybe we'll go do the travel and go do the train trip then. Maybe that's when we'll make our way further down. Maybe we'll go to Dalat because it'll be very hot in Da Nang. Then we go to Ho Chi Minh, then we go to Can Tho, then we go to Vung Tau, and maybe we'll do something like that. Ning Fong Tower. I think that's how I pronounce it. Ning Fong Tower. She's rolling right now. It's cheaper, correct. Yeah, that's how I would do it in New York. If you're coming from outside of Vietnam, that's probably how I would do it.
Dongra, you took a lot of leave of absence already. You've been missing a lot.
I think so. Native, Dale got parent. I'm trying to catch up. How long will Fluffy be gone for? Probably about 1 month. No. She'll be gone for 10 years. This is Dung Roy said. How long will Fluffy be gone? I need to know how long I'll be taking a leave of absence from your stream. About 27 years. She'll be gone for about 27 years.
Dongra has been taking a leave for a while. He just got back.
My goal is Da Nang only, but many flights. Yeah. So if you're being budget conscious, and even if it was me, if I was flying first time to Vietnam, I would probably stop in Ho Chi Minh. Then you're gonna have two options. You could take a really cheap flight from Ho Chi Minh directly to Da Nang, or you can do like us. You could take the train and maybe stop in a few southern Vietnam cities, even stop in Nha Trang, and then go from Nha Trang and do the opposite way that we're doing up to Da Nang, or you can fly straight from Ho Chi Minh on a cheap flight to Da Nang.
Mateus is saying something. What's the history of this?
I do not know the history. The only thing I know is it's about 65 square meters. Oh, no, 35 square meters. Not square meters, 35 meters tall. And supposedly you guys said 100 eggs and 100 children or something. I'm not sure. So the only thing that I would think, and why, here's what you should figure out. Should you take the train up to Da Nang, or do you want to take a quick flight? If you want to see more of Vietnam, and you probably won't get another chance, in my opinion, I don't know how you're going to travel or how long, but if you want, you can travel by train. Hello, Xin Chao. You could travel by train and go see a few of these cities like what we're doing, or you can just jump on like a $40 one-way ticket, probably maybe 45 bucks, and go directly to Da Nang with the flight. Sad days when Fluffy is gone. We will keep in company 30 years. Yeah, she'll probably be back in about 30 years. Fluff's gonna take a hit of spice. I think you're in the wrong channel. This is a travel channel. 60 bucks. You could probably find them cheaper. I've seen cheaper flights, so maybe just check. Be flexible on the dates if you can, because I think I've seen a $30-something flight from Ho Chi Minh to Da Nang. So just kind of check around, especially on Skyscanner, and then look on the whole month. Like Thursday might be $27 or $47. Maybe Saturday might be $50. Tuesday of that same week might be like $37. So check around. But if you have the time and you like to travel, I would tell you to take the train. I would do a train. I really like the train. I'm always in a good channel, so choose the good space. There is only one carrier, not Vietjet. So luckily we've taken Vietjet. So I've mostly taken Vietjet or Air Asia when I fly out in and out of Vietnam. I've never had a problem on either. I know a lot of people talk bad about Vietjet, but we've been on Vietjet plenty of times and never had an issue. I think so. This attraction technically doesn't close, but what I've read on the Google reviews is that they close the lights off or turn the lights off at 12 a.m. That's what I heard. Yeah, we got to figure out about dessert too. Yeah, I've heard all the reviews. We know people in person that say like, man, ViaJet is terrible, but we've taken ViaJet plenty of times, never had an issue, not once. So let me get one little last quick of B-roll. Or actually, you know what, Fluffy? Let's go on the other side where the water is. Let's show them the water.
Oh no, there's nothing to see there.
There's water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're literally next to the beach. The beach is right here. As soon as we walk through here, we'll be on the beach. That's what I wanted to do, was show you guys the beach. But it's not a beach. It's the water, but there's like a guardrail up. Gotta save that lassi. I like I cooking now. Sugar special milk. Let me see. Let me get this B-roll out. Okay, let's go, Fluffy. Oh, I think they're taking pictures. Oh, we're in our way. Let's try to get out of here as quick as we can. So right here, right on the other end of this, we're right on the water, and you'll hear it. You'll hear the waves. So not only do we get to see this cool stuff. Oh, it gets so dark here. Look at this. But there's the nice, cool moon. And then we hear the crashing of the waves.
Oh, you can check in here.
Oh, you can check in here. You guys want to check in? Boom. And then there's the beach that's playing the music. It's like a little beach cafe.
Oh, there's Wi-Fi here.
Oh, there's Wi-Fi here. So if we lose our data, we can go on the Wi-Fi over here. But here's the beach. Yeah, we better start getting going. I don't know what time these places stay open to. I feel like they close early. But we have a Mixue, we have an ice cream place, and some other spot. But what time is it now? It's 9:30, yeah. I feel like Mixue might be the only place that's open. But we'll have to get a grab again. Or a Xanh SM. Fluffy, we're going to have to get another...
It says there, Fluffy, you can climb.
That's just an optional thing. Nobody listens to rules in Vietnam. They don't even have stop signs or stop lights, so... There we go. So I guess we will catch a Xanh SM. That will probably be it for tonight. Hold on. Is that a lava rock? That's what a lot of people, I don't know officially, but Fluffy was saying something like, I think that it was made because there's a volcano over here and that's how it dries when it hits liquid or water. So I think it's supposed to be, or at least some people believe it is, but I have no concrete evidence. Has Ben been in the chat? Ben popped in and out. I think Ben was over here. I think Ben was here, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks ago. He used to be in here every day or so, but not anymore. He's been gone for a while. Maybe he found a good taco joint and he's been hanging out at a taco place. Now probably would I mention that. I don't know how long you want me to stand in one spot for.
Facing that way. It's facing that way. Ah. I'll put my back.
Hold on, let me put you guys down. Asians always have to be so damn difficult on a picture. She has her phone upside down. She wants me to do it this way and that way. Let me see, hold on. Hold on, Fluff. Hold on. Fluffy, stop moving. How can I take a picture if you come? Let me know when you're ready, Fluffy.
Ready?
Hold on.
Another one.
I know, but just stop moving. Every time you move is right when I'm about to take the picture. Hold on. Fluffy. Hold on. One more. Okay. I don't know. I took about 10. Lord of the Rings. Someone keeps stop mentioning about Lord of the Rings. Put your Crocs on sport mode and get to walking. We're not gonna walk because we're gonna go try to get dessert, and I feel like everything's gonna close early. It's 9:40. So Fluffy, maybe should we get dropped off at Mixue?
Mixue?
It's 9:40. I think a lot of these places. Remember, I think the little bakery or whatever we've seen, you said they close at 10. So we're gonna miss that. I mean, we might only be able to hit up Mixue. Or at least we can get dropped off at Mixue, and then there was another ice cream place. But let's go over here and let's go order another Xanh SM. So this is our last little peek at this. We might try to get here in the daytime. Minecraft, Ben Double Shot Espresso. I've never seen any Lord of the Rings too. Lord of the Rings, Fluffy is such a model. That damn ring, Insta ready. When swimming, married isn't approved. You got to get the perfect angle. Well, it's hard because I can't see because it's freaking dark. Plus, she takes pictures with that phone upside down, and then I'm at an angle, and then she's far away, so it's hard. What, Fluffy?
Camera. I don't like this area.
Just you decide what angle and then call me in. It's a 10-minute ordeal every time we do a picture.
You can't see it. 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Let's order a Xanh SM. Put in the Mixue. I think there's only one, but let's put that in, get dropped off there. And there's a few other places that we see around there. We have to get up early tomorrow. We're doing breakfast buffet, Fluffy. We heard it's Asian style breakfast buffet. So if you guys know what that means, maybe let us know. I'm assuming it's probably stuff.
Where is it? Like,
just type in Mixue. Is there multiple ones?
Yeah.
It's probably the closest one to us. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Confirm pickup. Confirm pickup.
Yeah.
And then let's see where it shows us. I think that's us, isn't it? Isn't that us?
Yeah, I think so.
Because isn't that the park?
Yeah.
Where's our place? I think that's it. We'll get dropped off there. Screw it. Whatever. Yeah, she's leaving for 30 years. The Bonet in the new town, it's okay. I've never had a Bonet that's bad yet. So for one, it wasn't bad. This one was a little different style. I don't want to say it had cheese in it, but there was something in it like a little cheesy. And then the sauce tasted pretty beefy, but they mixed a little tomato sauce or something. It tasted a little tomatoey. It was perfectly fine, no problem with it. Hold on, let me take a quick picture of this. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a little video, little picture. Give me 1 second. No corn, man. We don't see any vendors out here. I'm kind of surprised that we don't see any vendors or nothing.
Yeah. No one is harassing me.
Breakfast buffet stream? Yeah, we'll probably do a breakfast buffet stream. Yeah, most likely. I don't know why we wouldn't. Anytime we usually sit for a while and eat is a perfect time to do live streams. Corn, man, we don't see any vendors.
Look at the...
Why no one is here? This is, so basically what I read, this is a non-tourist, unencountered city. It's just a regular Vietnamese local city that has some charm to it. Try it. Fluffy almost got something like that at breakfast today, but it's just not my thing. What I'm hoping for is at least rice, some eggs. I'm hoping bacon. I would love to have some bacon and some fruit, maybe some juice. And even if that's all they have, that's fine with me. But maybe I'm hoping some chicken or some kind of pork. Oh, Fluffy, I only have a 200.
It's okay.
It's better to leave without bid. How is the dung? Everybody plays music here. This is such a music city. When we were on the beach, they had the big karaoke speakers. You could rent karaoke speakers on the beach. Then when we went to the tower, people were playing music. And every Grab driver or taxi driver that we've met has their music just blaring like this. Look, Fluffy, it's like this. We're gonna get dropped off at Mixue. I think we'll take a look at the neighborhood, see if there's anything better. But we know that Mixue is usually open till, should be 11, we hope. So we'll get there at 9:50 probably. It's a very quaint city. That's what older people would say. It's very quaint. It's very quaint.
This is another city that you can go scooter.
Population, I think Fluffy read it, wasn't it like 150,000?
Yeah.
It's about 150,000, which is considered a smaller city in Vietnam. Now there is much, much smaller cities, but Da Nang is like 1.5 million, and I think Nguyen Yan is like 800,000 or close to a million. So this place is like 10 times smaller than even Nguyen Yan. So it's a much, much smaller city. But for me, this is as big as my city back in the USA, and my city's not a small city and it's not a big city. It's like a medium average size city.
Sister, right?
I don't know, but if it's a Mixue, we'll just hang out there and get something and then walk back. He's looking around like he doesn't know where Mixue, like maybe no one goes to Mixue here. He's like, where are we going? Where Mixue? What is Mixue? Let's roll down the window. Oh, we can't. He locked it on us, so we can't escape, guys.
There's a grocery.
That's what we need, Fluffy. We need to get. I don't want to buy too big of water, because especially if we go down to the buffet and they're like, oh yeah, you can use our water. But I think I have one bottle of little tiny bottle of water left. But we'll see once we get to the breakfast buffet. I just can't believe a 3-star hotel doesn't have a water dispenser in that whole damn place. Crazy.
Yeah, I think this is the place.
Just check the Google Maps, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I know this is the where we.
This is the main street that we walked in. This is like the Bonet Street. Oh, here it is. Yep. I think it was 21. Fluffy, let me see.
Yeah, it's okay.
They lock us in. But I don't understand. This is like the second city.
Child.
Yeah, it's like child lock. I don't. Come on. Come on. So I think that other place is closed, Fluffy. The other place was like somewhere right here. The Yum ice cream.
Yum ice cream.
Fluffy, look where I'm pointing. I think it was somewhere right here. So I guess we'll just get here.
Yellow.
We'll just get a Mixue. It's late tonight. We'll figure something out. Let's go. Oh, what are you looking at?
No, I just want to check.
Ask them. Let's ask them what time they close.
What
San XM maybe. In USA, the X is pronounced like a Z, but maybe that's not right.
What time do you close?
Chín giờ 50 phút.
Hopefully 11.
9:50.
Okay, we better order right now then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we?
Which one are you gonna get, Fluffy? You order first.
No, no ice.
No ice cream.
No? No ice cream?
Kem okwe.
Hold on, she's saying no ice cream.
Từ.
We might be 2 nights in a row, no dessert. What's up? We still have water.
Okay.
No. Can I do this?
Here.
Do you have ice cream?
No.
No.
No?
Water.
Water. It's they don't have water. I think it's still melted.
Okay. So,
Okay.
let me ask her this. Where can we go to get ice cream or dessert around here that's open? What she's gonna say? Oh no, nothing. Nothing. This is it. So this is the thing about Vietnam and Asia in general. Like, stuff will just close on you. Like in USA, you can go into the McDonald's or something. Here, they're just like, no, we close at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Everything else shuts down. When we close, we close. Sorry for you. At least just pass us on somewhere. Let's go get a milk tea or something. Like, let's just... It's 10 o'clock now, so no one is opening the door.
Okay.
Everything closed. Okay. Come on. Thank you. It's not 10, it's 9:50 and the place stays open. Look, as I say that, look at everything shutting down. Fluffy, I think we're... Yum is closed for sure. I think this is Yum right here. Isn't this? I feel like the only thing that might be open is one of those cafes that we went to that everyone was sitting out that we looked at earlier today. That's the only thing I can think of. But this is the thing. This is what I notice about Vietnam is like their time when they close is everything. It's not like, oh, our customers come at 11. We researched, we found this. It's, hey, everyone goes to bed in this city at 10 o'clock. So we close at 10 o'clock and we'll see you another time. But I think...
You should try that tomorrow. This one.
So we're going to try to find a milk tea or something. But that is the frustrating part as an American to... See, that's the park. There's the park that we came from. But that's the thing, like, in USA, you could be like, okay, well, let's go through the drive-thru at McDonald's or let's go here.
We have Mixue here.
Oh.
So like,
But I think, yeah, put it in your Google, Fluffy. I think we're going to walk down this way for no reason. Everything's going to close. If Mixue is closed, Yum is closed, 100% sure. Mixue is the corporate place that's going to stay open because they're a corporate place. It's just not that. It's like everything closes here. I knew that at a certain point everything is going to close. That's why we took the grab back.
what's the
It's
name?
called something Yum. It's
This one?
950 feet, yeah. No, that wasn't it. I think we should just go back this way, Fluffy. And I mean, technically, we still beat the time. We were there at 9:48.
We should try that tomorrow.
Let's see. Let's try this. I don't know what you want me to try. What do you want me to try, Fluffy? I don't know what she wants me to try.
No, they have this function from tomorrow.
Yeah, but remember we seen the other lady making it. Oh, but look, they got corn and stuff in this one. Oh yeah, see, I like this kind of fried rice.
Yeah.
I like that one. Look at that. How much is that? That's probably like 30,000. So it looks like that. I will get that kind of fried rice. I like that fried rice.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe
for
tomorrow.
dinner, we can get that.
Any old served boiled meatballs? I got a meatball today with the bonnet, but Fluffy ate it, so I don't know how good it was. No, because remember we walked down here. Our place is that way. We're going to make our way back to our small little park. And remember the 2 cafes that we popped into today? Remember we looked at both of the menus. Those are the only places that I think might be still open. The bakery that we went to.
It's until 10:20.
That's what I'm saying, Fluffy. I think everything closes at 10 o'clock here. Everything closes by 10. This is why this is not a tourist livable city. This is the small things about Vietnam. Like even if you went to like a tiny city in the Midwest in USA, you'd like, everyone has the Dairy Queen that goes open, or you can go to McDonald's and get an ice cream cone. But Vietnam and Asia, just like, hey, man, when we close, we close. Like, that's it. We don't care if you want to spend an extra dollar. It's like, this is our time to close, and that's it. Everyone closes at 10, and we're done. No, you don't get healthcare out here. This is not USA. Every single person that I know that lives out here long term, they just pay when they get sick or pay when they need a surgery, and you pay out of pocket. But everybody that I know out here does not pay. It's not like the USA. It doesn't make sense to do that out here. Your hospital bill for breaking an ankle or something would be so much cheaper than paying. Imagine me. I never go to the hospital. I paid health insurance for how many years of my life, and I never got vaccines, never got a flu shot, never went to the hospital, never got a checkup. That money is just being thrown away. I probably spent tens of thousands of dollars on health insurance in the USA and never used 1 penny of it. So no matter what, I would never get a health plan out here. Don't come to the UK. Yeah, I noticed that about Europe too. So, because remember, I went to Europe before I went to Asia, and I was coming from the USA, and it's like USA at the time, Walmart's open 24 hours like a day, right? So I was like, okay, if your phone cord breaks, you can jump in your car, go to 1 o'clock and go get a phone charger. You're like, oh damn, I ain't got nothing to eat. I just got home. Let me go shoot over to Walmart and go get some eggs, and I'll make a sandwich or something. Same thing in Europe, man. At 10 o'clock, man, everything's shut. And I'm like, what happens if you need to go get a phone charger that just broke? What happens if you need to get, like, oh, you come tomorrow? The rest of the world, Fluffy, I hear stuff this way. The rest of the world is just like, hey, so here's the biggest way to summarize it.
This is the park.
We're going to go to the park at the end. The rest of the world is not about convenience. They're like, hey, we live our life and we go to bed at our time. You're just going to have to suffer and go home and wait. Come back tomorrow. Like in USA, it's about customer service. It's about, hey, sir, you want a phone charger at 3:45 in the morning? No problem. Our store's open 24 hours. We are a 24-hour economy. Yeah, I'll wait for you, mathematician. You live nearby? Okay, awesome. We'll see you in a second. Tesco 24 hour.
This is like the drinking place we saw earlier.
Has it all changed? I'm trying to catch up. I'm very far behind on you guys.
See, they're all drinking.
Yes. That is the biggest difference that I've noticed. USA is a consumer place. So if you need something now, you get it. And I believe, so there's a lot of stuff I don't like about the USA, but the thing I love is having the freedom, that's that key word again, to go get a phone charger at 4 in the morning. If you work late and you get off at 11 or 12 o'clock at night, guess what? Oh, damn, I accidentally forgot my phone charger at home. I need a phone charger because I'm going to go out. Guess what? In Asia and Europe, sucks, man. Your phone will be dead for the rest of the night. And tomorrow you can wake up extra early and go do it. The world does not believe in the convenience aspect that the USA believes in. Convenience is not a privilege. It's a luxury in other countries. Convenience is a luxury in other countries where convenience in the USA is mandatory. This is a coffee shop. We checked this one earlier, but it's closed. 10 o'clock. All these places close at 10. No. We haven't even seen like a Q market. I don't even know where we can get water, Fluffy. Where can we get water? Yeah, so I really miss the convenience aspect. There is the night buffet. And here's what's shocking to me. Fluffy, I think we're gonna go to the right because that's where the park is. So what's shocking to me is they will have a banh mi stand out at 4 o'clock in the morning and it'll stay till 2 o'clock in the morning, right? So they open up at 5 in the morning, they stay till 2. But if you need to go into a restaurant, if you need to go into a mixed-use places, those places are shut. But the lady will sit outside for 14 hours at a outside stall and be open all night. And it's like, we don't have that in the USA, but guess what? Our corporate bigger places will be staying open till 1, 2 o'clock, maybe even 24 hours a day. But that is the one thing that I do miss about the USA constantly is the convenience and the customer service. And when I say customer service, I mean, hey, sir, anytime you need to come buy this, stop by our store. We're always open for you. And hey, I need to find this. Out here, it's like the lady said, hey, we have water. I asked her, do you have ice cream? This is Mixue. Nope, we have water if you want to buy water, though. It's like, huh? What do you mean? I didn't come to Mixue to get some water. I came here to get some ice cream, and it's 9:48. We still have 15 minutes to get an ice cream cone. I don't want to make ice cream. I'm just going to tell you we have water. Why don't you buy water instead? Like, what? In USA, that would be the time that someone would say, let me speak to your manager. I want an ice cream. I don't want water.
You're closing at 9.
Here, it's just like, nope, just deal with it. Like, yeah, screw you. That's how Asia is. That's how Asia, and even Europe, when I was there, it was kind of like that too. Yeah, that's the other thing. In Asia, if they're not making money or stuff is out, they just close. Like, the place can say it's open till 10. It's like, we're done. We're going home. And it's like, what about making a new batch? Nah, we don't want to. I'd rather sit here on the phone and go on Facebook while I'm working, getting paid for it, and then just close up. It's not, I hate things. So I'm a person that bases everything on my word. If I tell you I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it. I hate places that say we're open till X amount of hours and then you go there and they're not. Because for me, I believe the most powerful thing you have, the only thing you have in this world is your word. Once you mess up your word, your reputation is gone. So for me, I take the word very seriously. So if you tell me your restaurant's open till 11, then you need to be open till 11. Now, if you guys even put a sign out and say, hey, when we're sold out, we close, we might not be open. Okay, I get it. But don't tell me, yeah, we're open till 10 and then we come at 7:30. You know what? We're out. We're just going to close. That pisses me off.
Or you want to check that?
Yeah, Bangkok is like that. You'll find stuff in Bangkok, but this is nothing like Bangkok. This is just a livable city. Like, I got to figure out the right word. I know the word in my head. Like, I know the feeling, but I don't know the word to call it. But like places like this will be open all night. Xin chào. Look at this. But like places like that place will stay open probably till 1 o'clock in the morning. But the Mixue will be shut at 9:48. And it's an ice cream place, but she'll sell you some water, but not ice cream. Not only no ice cream, we don't even, you know what? Now that they wouldn't have sold the big bottle. But we need water too. But we need water in the sense of 20 liters. We have not seen a convenience store. We have not seen and I bet you like the little local convenience stores, they're all closed now. This was the place that we looked at earlier. But it's closed, right? Huh. It's 10:05. Let's try to get in now, Fluffy. Closed or open? Open or closed?
they still have you want something like
Are you closed or open?
We close.
Okay.
Sorry.
So if you try to ask them if they know either any place for a dessert that's open or where we can get water.
Is there still
Hold on, let me do this. Here, let me do it. Do you know any place open to grab a dessert around here?
Sorry, I don't
No.
know.
Okay, what about water? Big water?
store?
Convenience store for water?
Yeah, it's Trường Chinh Street in
So this way and go this way or this way?
No.
this way.
This way.
No.
Yeah.
Oops.
chạy thẳng là tới cửa hàng tiện lợi.
Straight. Just straight and then you'll see a convenience store. Here?
This way.
This way.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah, they had water at Mixue, but what we're talking about is we need water for the next 2 days. We need a 20, we probably don't need a 20 liter. We need like a 5 liter. Because our own our 3-star hotel tells us they don't have a water dispenser. And they gave us 2 little mini bottles of water. So we have nothing to drink. I still don't know how the 3-star hotel doesn't have a water dispenser in the lobby or something. But we don't have nothing to drink. And we have no dessert. This is the, I hate to say it this way, and I don't think they're rude, but that's how customer service is here. We're closed. Don't know what to tell you. Go somewhere else. Go.
You put a lot of the massage and the what do you call this? The massage and dessert tea place in the here.
Tea place?
Maybe we could try the one.
She doesn't speak fluent English. That lady does not speak fluent English. Plus, it makes it easier for me and it makes it easier for her because I want to say, can you tell us the direction? And like when you have a long sentence,
But
it confuses people that don't speak English.
yeah, but like the only thing that when I saw what she was saying go straight. And you
Yeah,
go
she said go straight, but she kept pointing left. It's like, is it straight then left,
straight.
or
Where
is it just
the
left?
water? I'm like, huh? Where is straight?
Water. So apparently you guys haven't been watching our streams, but last night when we were in Wien Yon, down at the lobby where we take our shoes off, there is a water dispenser, there's a coffee machine. Every single hotel we've ever went to is not a 3-star, it's even less, has available water at a water machine. I don't know how you guys are 1,000 times more glamorous than me, and you guys have never seen a water dispenser? Fluffy, they said they don't see water dispensers at their hotels. How many water, we see them at every single place we stay at. Am I wrong? Yeah, water places are they'll have it in the lobby, especially a nice lobby. There's an 8-ounce 2 bottles in the refrigerator, yes. But it's a shot of water. Like we drink a liter or more of water every day. They don't even give us a total. They gave us 2 little water bottles like this. And it's like, what are we going to do with that? That is crazy. I don't see how you guys have the big dough. You got the crypto and you guys have never stayed at like we said last night in Wien Yon, a $9 hotel. They have they have a coffee maker, everything. Then the $5 hotel that we looked at, the lobby had a water dispenser there too. That's crazy. Yes, but I just said that, Kim. They gave us 2 little 8-ounce bottles. So one was like a glass of water. Fluffy, I don't think we're going to find anything. I think we'll check here and then we'll go hang out at the park. Dessert is my only vice, yes. I don't drink, I don't smoke, never done a drug in my life. And it is hot. I would have liked the ice cream. It feels hotter right now than it does feel in the day. Okay, maybe this is it. Here we go. This will get us through the night. We'll get a water here. And then I bet you as soon as we buy this water and we go back inside, they'll say, oh, sir, we have a water dispenser. Why'd you buy water? And I'm like, hey, we just asked you that. Wow, Fluffy wants the expensive stuff, the Aquafina. We're high class now. We got 3-star hotel and Aquafina. I'm gonna get a peach tea, I think. I'm gonna get something else, something that's cold right now. Let's see, what can I get? Hold on, Fluffy. Let me grab something to drink real quick. Oh, a Mirinda. Damn, I should not get a soda though. I just seen a Mirinda in here, but I said I'm trying to stay away from sugar, from sodas at least. I like this tea. They have them right here too, but I don't want to get a soda. I'm trying to stay away from the soda. Oh.
Kit Kat. I don't know how much it is.
It's definitely more than Mixue, I know that.
This is the ice cream.
It's a little
that
baby
you
ice
like.
cream. This will be like 40,000, 40,000.
This one? No, this is like just 12,000. This one? Isn't this one? You don't want
It was
this?
okay. We had that one before, but it's okay. I'm getting my peach tea. I'm thirsty. And then we'll get a bigger thing of water.
I'll get it when we.
I don't know. I guess, Fluffy, are you going to get an ice cream?
No, I'll get it when you get
What do you mean when we leave?
I mean, it's gonna melt.
Okay. So I'm going to get this, and then we're going to get a water. We'll get a water that'll last us.
This one?
Get us the biggest, cheapest one. Pure, True, or something?
Maybe this one.
Maybe this one.
There's no prices.
I know there's no prices on anything here. There's your orange juice, Fluffy. I got a cold drink. Sit down. Okay, Fluffy. Well, you get something what you want, and then I'll grab something too. I have the worst luck though, guys. I promise you guys. If people like Fluffy and other people, oh, Fluffy, what is this? What is that thing? If people that know me in person will tell you like, hey man, he's got the weirdest, worst luck. Like things that shouldn't go wrong for him all the time. I don't know why.
Choco pie. This is what do you call this? Philip's favorite choco pie.
Favorite. Let's grab something, Fluffy, so we can get to the park. We got to get up early.
We also have the.
You're not gonna get something? Then I'm gonna get something. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna grab something. Since we found something, we might as well come in here and grab something. Let's see. I don't know what though. Kit Kat? No, you guys don't understand. I put a lot of effort into things not going wrong,
What's this
and then they
dark?
still go wrong. Kind of like this, but
Oh yeah, that one looks good. What are you getting?
I don't know, Fluffy. Oreo. What's the difference between that?
This one is like a pie.
I don't
I
know.
think this one is nicer.
I either want the Kit Kat or the Oreo.
Just get this one so you'll feel good.
But I kind of like Kit Kat better.
I'll get this one and then you get that one.
How
again.
about I get that one, you get this one,
Okay.
or we can get two of those because I'd rather get this one instead. So
No, it's okay. I can get that.
wait, Fluffy. Which one was it? I think it was this one that I got. Yeah, I got this tea, Fluffy. Is that the one I normally get?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I can get a sundae cone. I guess I get. Here, we'll get this. Let's just get it and go. Get them all. You can get them all.
Oh, Don Roy is saying that.
One of each. Yeah, that's what we got. We got one of each. I'm gonna give her the Oreo. I'd rather get the Kit Kat one. No, I like Kit Kat. I don't know. I've never had a Kit Kat ice cream. Fluffy, here, this one too. There we go. Let me get. I'll break my change. This is a perfect place to break my 200,000. Fluffy, look at Fluffy's all the way behind the counter. You see that? Fluffy was like gonna ring it up. I'm not a big Oreo fan. Come on. Come on. So it was about 85. 85, I think. Water's 12, but the ice cream was 250,000. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, your ice cream is 35,000.
Ice cream was 35K. So that little ice cream was double the price of the Mixue ice cream. It's like a little baby ice cream, but whatever. Budgeters understand my budgeting, and everyone else is like, dude, that's only 27 cents. But it's like, yeah.
Because like it's 12.
The water's a good deal. Even though we shouldn't need to buy water, I still feel like once we go to the buffet tomorrow, they're gonna have a water dispenser. And we're like, can we fill up our water bottles with this? And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Go, Fluffy, go. Don't just look at it. Fluffy's just looking at the truck as it's coming at her. I hate living large because I like Mixue better. Mixue's cheaper. Those are the stuff that bother me. It's not about spending the money. It's about knowing what you could have got for cheaper. That's the part that I think that you guys don't ever understand about my budgeting. Like for example, I pay a lot of money for rent. I pay $550, like almost. Sit over there. Most of people, like 80% of the people we know, spend less on their rent than us. But I like getting value. Like for me, I'd rather get that nice Mixue ice cream for 20,000 than get this little tiny little popsicle for 35. What's up, Chris?
Chris SoCal?
Yeah, whatever country I'm in, I use whatever toilet system they have. So I'm not picky on that. I go to the default in that system. Everyone's out at the park tonight, Fluffy.
They're smiling at me. I want to play badminton.
It's hot, man. I'm telling you guys, it's still hot.
Can we get the chair with the...
Can we get the chair? Man, it is hot, Fluffy. They're playing badminton. Fluffy, do you know how to play that? Yeah. But can you make it back and forth? Oh. Xin chào. Xin chào.
Do you want to play badminton?
Oh, it's okay. I just like to watch. Oh. Go to rehab? What am I going to go to rehab for? What, they have a budget rehab? What do they have? Yeah, but when I looked on the weather app, the humidity's not that high. So I don't understand, because I was like, hey, let me check the humidity. So I checked the weather. It was actually tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be 95 degrees when I checked the weather app. But when I checked the humidity, it was still like 78 or something. It wasn't that high. It was about the same as Danong.
Here, have some so you'll be
Sugar?
happy. You need sugar.
Sugar's the only bad thing that I do. But I mean, it's not like I eat sugar all day. I eat sugar once when we have dessert at the end of the night.
It's a big...
So it's not like I eat sugar in the morning, sugar at night.
It's a big...
Take a bite of it, Fluffy.
I'm happy now.
Fluffy.
Try it.
Let me see what I passed on. Let's see if I made the right choice.
Oh yeah. It was like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's just a
Ice cream with a...
ice cream cookie. It's like an ice cream cookie. Yeah, sugar is my only okay, put it this way. Sugar and carbs. That's my only bad habit. That's my only vice. But I mean, it's kind of the same. It's either, oh, let's call it carbs. Carbs is my bad habit. Sugar and rice. Or bread. Sugar, rice, and bread. That's my bad habit. But I don't ever eat candy, Fluffy. Do I eat candy?
Hey, huh?
I never eat
No.
candy. I'm not a candy
The only
guy.
time you ate candy is like when you went to USA and have a bag of
Yeah, but I'm not like a candy guy. I'm more of like, I'm not even really a big ice cream guy. Ice cream is like my last resort. But I'm a guy that likes a cheesecake or something like that.
pie.
Pie,
He's
cheesecake.
like a
Hold this, Fluffy.
bakery
Let me wipe
guy.
the screen off. Hold this. Let me wipe the screen. It's a little dirty. So this is the Kit Kat ice cream.
It smells like Kit Kat.
Of course. So this is a Kit Kat ice cream. This is the one that I got. I think I made the right choice, but let's see.
Yeah, for 35,000 dessert, you made the right choice.
Shh. This was almost as much as my dinner.
Yeah. More than your dinner. Oh no, yeah. You have 45.
Don't lie to yourself. What am I lying to myself about? Oh, I love those ice cream bars. I would definitely get one out here. I haven't had one of those in well over 10 years, but
Dongrai
I would have
House,
got one of
USA.
those over this, especially if they would have gave us the card. Mm. Mm.
Like it?
To me, it's definitely better than the Oreo one. I thought it was vanilla ice cream, but it's kind of like a Kit Kat flavored ice cream.
No. Kit Kat all the way. I like it.
But the thing about me, like when I eat a sweet like this for dessert, and after I'm done, I'm done. Like I don't go like, oh, I need more, I need more.
I like
just
the
get it one time.
when you bite it and it's like you're biting the wafer really.
Mhm.
The it's not wafer but like when you yeah.
It's good. Are you excited to be going back? That's what someone, they said, are you excited to go back? Back to where? Back to Danang or back to the Philippines?
We're still enjoying our trip and it's like a journey going to Natra.
I don't even get the dopamine. It's not even that part. It's just, I love the taste of sweets. I love, like if someone just said, hey, if they just said, hey, just take it in your mouth, swish around, spit it out, I'd be fine with it. I just love the taste of sweets. Sweets is just such a good taste. I'm not really a big salty guy or tangy guy, but I love sweets. I love the flavor of sweets. And here's the truth though. About 35, 37 years of my life, I never used to eat sweets. I would go to birthday parties. I would never get the cake. I would never get that. As soon as I stopped drinking alcohol about 8 years ago, all of a sudden I love sweets. I don't know why. Just one day I woke up and I loved the sweets. But for 35, 36, 37 years of my life, I'd go to birthday parties. I'm not a cupcake fan, so I don't like cupcakes. But even like people would say, hey, here, let me give you a piece of cake. And I'm like, nah, I don't want a piece of cake. I don't know. Something just switched after I stopped drinking ice cream. I don't know. We would have to see the good thing about sugar is sugar won't make you go sell your...
What?
No. Sugar won't make you go sell all kinds of stuff and make you act crazy and do stuff. Sugar for me, it's just a one-time thing. Once I'm done with this, I'll be good. I think sugar is bad for your health, yes, but I don't think sugar is bad in a way that drugs are. Drugs will make you steal from your mom, go sell yourself, do things that you wouldn't do. Sugar is just bad for your health. Sugar won't make you go like, oh, I'm gonna go break into a store to go get this. Like heroin will make you go sell your soul. It's bad for your health, yes, but bad decisions, no. See, look at Baller's trying to talk about me, and then he's over there doing drugs. You cannot tell me that inhaling smoke into your lungs is not bad for your health. So unless you guys are all natural, don't smoke, don't suck poisonous freaking flames into your lungs. I've never smoked in my day in my life. You guys cannot talk about sugar unless you guys are... What did Jesus say? What did he say? Something about don't cast the first stone or something? It was like, don't throw I know the
Don't throw
don't throw
if
stones in a
someone
glass
rocks,
house. I forgot what it was, but it's the same thing.
I don't know, but I know the saying: if someone throws you a rock, throw them bread.
Weed is not good for you. Anything that you have to smoke, you cannot tell me getting fire and smoke into your lungs is good for your lungs. It's not. No matter what you guys say. Like you guys say, oh, it comes from natural, it comes from the ground. Yeah, so does cocaine. Cocaine comes from a plant too, the coca leaf. Right? So what? Cocaine's natural and nice? People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So what's shocking is I don't eat that much food. I just eat tons of carbs. So like some people I know will be like, hey man, I'm gonna get 2 steaks and 2 baked potatoes. Like I don't eat a lot. I eat small portions, but I eat a lot of rice and I eat like a decent amount of sugar. A cat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a white cat.
Sophie, I think like now, like spending here the whole day, I think I like this now more than Donghoy. Donghoy.
Everybody likes everything better than Dung Roy.
No, Donghoy.
Dong Hoi? I still like Dong Hoi better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of liking the people here.
I think the people are probably better here, but I think the city.
Yeah.
So the
city is
the
so
people the
cute.
people here are better than Dong Hoi from our experience, yes. But the options, the choices, the layout of the city, I like everything better. The only thing I do like better about this city was that park. That park I like better. The people in the park I do like better about this city.
But it's crazy because like
Wait a minute. So everything, Baller, tell me bad stuff that I eat. Here's a normal week budget for me of food: beef, chicken, rice, fried eggs, bread. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of carbs in there, but none of that is crazy. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat fried stuff. Very rarely I'll eat fried stuff. I don't eat anything crazy. I eat very basic Vietnamese type of food. Mm.
yeah.
You freaking see, you guys all wish me not to eat so much sugar, and you guys caused that. Time to go back and get another one. Damn it.
It's okay.
Look, I had an accident. Look, I had an accident.
Here's some napkins.
I'm sorry, Baller. I cannot take anyone's advice that inhale smoke into their lungs. If you do that, you cannot talk about someone else. You inhale smoke into your lungs. That is worse. And I bet you're the same guy's like, oh, I don't want to go to Hanoi because there's so much smoke and pollution. It's like, dude, you're putting a factory full of smoke into your lungs.
I can't find that.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Kill nothing but time. But here's how they've justified. Everyone wants to justify their stuff. It's natural. It comes from the ground. It's like, dude, cocaine comes from the ground. Mushrooms come from the ground. Like that stuff. Everyone justifies what they do. At least with myself, I know sugar is not bad for you health-wise, but it's not meant out. Eating sugar is not going to freaking, like, it's like, hey, man, what happened to him? Oh, man, he died. He ate sugar. Oh, yeah, man, you should have just done heroin instead. Like, come on. They do recommend cancer patients to smoke it, but that's to relieve the pain. It's not for medical purposes. It's not like, oh yeah, do this and all of a sudden all your symptoms are gone. It's to relieve the pain.
I wish like in the morning or like lunchtime when we were here, they would open the fountain and like it would create. The reason why there's fountain is like it creates the
Hold on, Fluffy. Let me just pause. Okay, Baller. So if I eat bad, you're basically talking about everyone here, because everybody that I know in Da Nang eats pork chops. They eat banh mi. They eat the cream puffs. They eat ice cream. So you're basically including all of us. There's nothing crazy about my diet.
Gelato, burger.
Yeah, there's nothing crazy about my diet that stands out between any other Westerner's diet. So he's making it sound like I have this crazy extreme diet. Like Philip has a crazy extreme diet. He eats Spam. out of a can. He eats McDonald's. He eats Domino's pizza. That guy should be the Adolf Hitler of your diet plan. But
I love
anything
it.
that I eat is just regular. I eat pork chops. I eat slices beef with rice. Like, if you're making that out to be extreme, that's pretty crazy.
It seems like everyone's out back. Welcome back to the live chat, everyone. It seems like Dongroy, SP, Baller. Who else is back? Kim is back. Everyone's back in the chat. No wonder Will is all over topic.
At least we have our water down there, so we will not have to worry about water for the night. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could stop cutting back on sugar, but like I said, I eat a very, very normal, regular. The only thing that I don't eat that most locals eat is noodles and soup, but noodles are not good for you. So put it this way, you see all these Vietnamese eating all that noodles? Noodles are terrible for your health. Noodles are loaded with salt, loaded, especially those instant noodles. Man, those things are terrible for you.
I get constipated when I eat instant noodles.
Noodles are just terrible for you guys. They're just loaded with salt.
That's why what I do is, oh, they returned the badminton racket. If, like, for example,
I've never smoked in my life. I've never smoked a cigarette, never smoked anything. But I did tell you guys, I forgot. I should
we
be,
have ice cream here.
I will be honest.
Others-
I have done a weed brownie. I was probably like 21, 22. And I've done a couple of like gummy edibles, but that was it. That's probably 10 years. Oh, no. Remember, I did tell you guys, I did that little liquid, the THC liquid. It's like, it comes in like a cough syrup bottle, and you can like sprinkle a little drop onto like some kind of food, and it's like a THC liquid. I've done that. But I've never smoked anything. As if they cook meat in olive oil. I don't know what they cook it in. They could cook it in freaking bath water. I have no clue what they cook it in.
You know what? It's hard to be healthy and like follow everything. Not even nutritionists follow what they eat.
Yeah, I do not eat noodles. Not only because I'm just not a fan of them, but I heard how terrible they are for salt. I'm not a big salt guy too. I don't really eat a lot of
But you pour soy sauce in
soy. Yeah, I will say that. So my
ice
salt.
cream and your mustache.
So I will say the one here is where I get my salt. So I do pour the soy sauce on my rice. But besides that, though, I don't eat a lot of salty stuff unless it's hidden in the food. But I don't ever like really dump salt on my stuff and stuff like that. So if I knew how long I was going to live, maybe I would change my diet habit. But I made this point the other day. Like, I know people that run marathons, do this, right? And they're 49 years old. They walk out and get hit by a bus. And it's like, man, you know John that did 16K marathons? He's never ate a donut in his life. He had a piece of chocolate one time. Yep, he's flat like a pancake. He walked out and freaking got hit by a bus. Or, yeah, you know, that guy, man, he was such in good shape, but I don't know. He had a family history of heart attacks and he dropped dead in his bed. Or you find the people like Philip that are 847 years old and they smoke all day. They have 2 shots of whiskey. They eat a pound of bacon all day and they live to be 110. So I just say, hey, we have no guaranteed how long. I'm going to eat the bacon and I'm going to enjoy myself because I'm the type that I don't want to live a long life where I'm barely walking. I'm 102 years old and I can't see. But because I ate a lot of green vegetables and had terrible tasting food, I lived to 102. No, I'd rather live 70 great years of enjoying myself than 100 years of living miserable. That's my model, at least.
41 people now, huh?
That's why we all chill out indoors.
Like.
I can't. So in USA, I usually do hang out in my apartment. But when I go to Asia, I'm usually out. Like, I don't understand. You guys give me bad times. Like, why do you do sugar? Why do you do this? I'm the opposite. Why do you guys stay in your house? Like Like I said, I've only ordered Grab food delivery like maybe 3 times. If I'm in another country, I want to go sit outside. I want to go sit at a local restaurant and I want to eat outside. I want to look around. I can't imagine ordering Grab, being locked into our hotel and eating food like that. Like, to me, that's not fun to me.
You can see it there. It's up there.
I use Royco on tofu. I've never heard of Royco. What is Royco? Snake oil. You guys are man, half my freaking ice cream fell. So you guys better be happy, because that would have been all that sugar and half of it freaking fell.
Should we go
Salt
back?
from Indonesia. Yeah, I guess we can go back. What's my... Oh, we're at 5G. I have 5G right now, so I guess the quality is looking pretty good, right? We're at 5G quality. 5G towers here. Yellow color. I don't want to live long. Now, I don't want to die early. I'm not saying that at all. But I don't want to be 95, 100 years old in a wheelchair, barely can see, and have no taste buds, and people have to take care. I don't want to live like that. I'd rather live 75 good quality years and enjoy myself and kick the bucket at 75 or even 70 than to live 90 years of a boring, miserable kind of doing nothing.
Don't say that, because like one of my good friends, he said that I don't really think I see myself living up to 75 or 50. He died at 40.
I don't know why. I'm not like jinxing myself, but I don't think I'm going to live long. And it has nothing to do with what I eat or not. I just, in my mind, even when I was young, I was just like, I just can't. 70 or 80 and 90 years old seems so long. And it's like, there's so many things of what can go wrong. You can get hit by a bus. You could get attacked by a shark. Like, to live 70 years is pretty damn good odds. Now, you guys are going to look at it scientifically, like, hey, the average age is 84 years old. But it's like, man, 70 years of avoiding buses, 70 years of getting into a head-on collision, 70 years of slipping down a ladder and hitting your head. Like, that's pretty good odds, in my opinion.
I like it here. It's so quiet.
I mean, I'm almost 100% sure I've already lived 50% of my life. I'm 43 years old. So unless I'm going to be 86 or older, I've already lived well over 50%.
You don't want to do anything anymore. Like,
I just enjoy my life as it is now. If I live to be 75, I'm like, wow, I'm shocked I made it
what
this
if
long.
like it would take you up to 90 years old to travel the whole world?
I don't
And
think I'm
like
going to be
to
able to travel at 90.
to travel
90, people's eyes go bad,
to
like
complete
food goes
your-
wrong.
Like to complete your 193 countries, you have to live up to 90 years old. No, I think sometimes you just need an aim or a goal to enjoy life. You don't have to think about death or what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't like thinking.
We don't really expect things to happen. Like,
What's
we have
so
to
weird
accept that.
is I think about traveling in advance. I'm like, hey, where are we going to go for this? But I never go like, hey, if I eat 5 pounds of vegetables this week, I'm going to live an extra 4 years of my life. I don't ever think that. I think that way about travel. Like, hey, if I go to this city, I'm going to spend X amount of money. But I don't go like, hey, if I cut out all the good stuff like the bacon and stuff, I'll live an extra 4.2 years. Like, yeah, let me change my life and alter it to go live 4.2 more years and be miserable of not tasting bacon. Like, I don't do that. I'm just like, screw it. That's the part that I don't think about. But I think about everything else, but not that. I'd rather die 4 years younger and eat bacon and burgers and give up 4 years. 4 years of my life is definitely
There
worth
was a-
eating bacon and burgers and fries to me.
There was a guy, he I think he's still living, or I don't know, he passed away around 105 years old. But when he was asked what was his secret, he said he eats bacon every day.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people, if you look at the old people, they always have 3 things in common. They drink alcohol, they smoke cigarettes, and they eat bacon. It's always like that. I don't know why, but it's
So
always
Philip
like that.
will live after.
Well, he's already 100.
2,000
But here's always the
years.
funny things. The self-proclaimed
Let's go.
healthy people are always the ones that do all those weird drugs, the ecstasy, the mushrooms. And you're like, dude, like, you cannot be a health nut and injecting freaking mushrooms and all this mind altering stuff. Like, that's the,
Oh, they're trash. Look at that.
you know, like, to me, this is Vietnam. This is what they do. They never pick up their stuff. It's so crazy. But for me, natural and healthy means you eat vegetables that you grow. You do not smoke cigarettes. You drink water only. You don't drink juice. You don't drink soda. But we hear a lot of these self-proclaimed, I live healthy. And I'm like, oh, what do you eat? Oh, I've done 4 lines of cocaine. I'm like, okay, you're already out. You're not a healthy person. Come on. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I do natural weed. Nope, you're out. You're out. I smoke a pack of cigarettes. Nope, you're out. You're out. You're out. I done, what's the drug? DMT. And I got high and I entered a new, no. You're not healthy. That's not healthy. Let me see. I'm in that same boat. I'd rather live 50, 60, 70 years of a great life, enjoying myself, than 80 or 90 just being okay. Go home or go big. That's what I believe about life. I love bacon too much to give it up too. One time in band camp,
One time at band camp? That's it.
eating bacon isn't bad for you if you cut out the sugars. I spent a lot of money on booze. The rest I just squandered. I've never squandered money. So my biggest money issue is that I just don't have an income. If I had an income, man, I'd be set. Even if I had a little income, I would be set. I've never had a spending problem. I've had no income problem, but not a spending problem. In my whole life, I've never had a spending problem. I save all the money that I ever make. Right now, I just have a no income problem because I'm not in the USA able to make money.
This is the most quiet.
Injecting mushrooms into pizza dough. So remember, I'm the type of person, if I like something, I can't do it in moderation. So I don't want to start things that I'm going to love, because then I either have to deprive myself and say, hey, you can't have those mushrooms. Hey, you can't do this because you love it so much and you want it every day. Or I do it and I go, I didn't really like it. It was a waste of time. Juice is not healthy, man. The baller, come on now. Juice is loaded with sugar. And I don't want to hear, well, it's a different type of sugar. No, your liver does not tell any difference from processed sugar or sugar from fructose in fruits. That's a myth, 100% myth. You can't just go tell me, oh yeah, you can have 4 glasses of orange juice and you're perfectly healthy. No, your liver processes juice sugar and processed sugar exactly the same way. Nope, I disagree 100%. I'm not trying to justify. I love juice. There's nothing wrong with juice, but I'm not going to pretend like juice is perfectly fine. Juice has sugar. Juice has plenty and plenty of sugar.
You can stand in the middle of the room.
My life choices for the hour. Where can I get injectable shrooms?
Oh, Fluffy, it's
What?
this way. It's
Huh?
like this road and then turn right.
For what?
Hanid.
Huh. Hold on, let me check this real quick.
See? It's that way.
When you were born, you die.
'Cause it's
Hold on. What does it say, Fluffy?
118 million
118 what?
/ million. Hanid. So it's like 100 meters.
100 meters. Fluffy, can you bring your Google Translate out? Let's just double check. We already got water for tonight, but I want to see if they're going to tell us that they have a water dispenser. This is our place, Sunflower.
Fluffy, they don't have.
Fluffy, they have to have a water dispenser. I just don't believe it. They have a buffet. They have to have a water dispenser. I think they were thinking that I was asking for like a personalized water or something, but they have. Let me ask them. Oh, let me do this. Fluffy, go to Google and I'll just show them a picture I'll take a picture of a water dispenser. I know they got to, Fluffy. That too, or else they're Fluffy. They gave us too little of a water. So if someone's thirsty at night, what are they supposed to do? Just suffer?
No, they will just give water. That's why they have what
At 1 o'clock in the
extra.
morning, if you
That's
wake
why
up.
they have they sell water. They sell water.
I don't believe it.
They
This is a
sell
3-star. This is a 3-star. We stay at 1 star and half stars.
They sell water, Will.
I just don't believe it. At a 3-star, we go to half stars or no star.
Ask them, where can I refill water bottle?
Yes, Fluffy, let's come up here. Let me show them your water bottle. Let's see. Xin chào. I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you have water bottle?
Yeah.
Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. You're not going to tell me a 3-star. So we went and bought water for no reason because it's right here. This is what I was trying to tell the Fluffy. Come on. We come back down. We come back down. Come on. See, I knew it. You're not going to tell me a place like this with a lobby. It's like, nope, we're not going to have a water dispenser. Like I said, in Wien Yan, which it wasn't even a star, they have a water bottle. This is our breakfast buffet that we're going to come down to tomorrow. No, but I'll show you guys. There's absolutely no reason they should not have a water dispenser. This is a 3-star hotel. And when they give you the water, we'll show you how little baby the waddles are. Here we go. Every time we get on an elevator. Let's see. I did, but I just can't believe a 3-star has it. So we did find the water bottle. I don't know what hotels don't have water bottles. I don't know any. We at $5, $9 hotels and they all have it. So let me show you guys. This is our place. Very small for us. This is very, very small for us. It's nice. It's nice and it's clean. Very nice. Central AC. You guys have the nice bathroom. The only gripe about this place, it's just small. It's small to us. It's very small. They push 2 beds together, right? We got the TV. Everything's very nice. No balcony, but it does has the reclining seat. And that's the park that we were just at right over here, right? It's just very small. It's very small for what, just very small for what it is. Huge. Okay, you are absolutely crazy. The place that we were just at last night was 20% bigger than this place and half the price. So yes, it's nicer, it's more modern, but they're Fluffy. Do you consider this room to be huge?
No.
This is a small room. This is a small room.
It's a standard size.
Yes, but guess I understand. Well, we're in our room a decent amount so far, but here's what's hard for me. We spent half this price, 50% less, on a bigger, cheaper place with a balcony. We don't have a balcony. Supposedly we didn't have a water dispenser, and this is 2 beds pushed together. It is nicer, which is completely irrelevant. I don't care about niceness. You guys see the place that I stayed at Wien Yan? I'd rather stay at a place like Wien Yan for half the price and a balcony than a glamorous place. Like the glamour, I can't get any use out of the glamour. It doesn't make me feel better. It doesn't do any. This place is $17 a night. When we stayed at Wien Yan last night, it was $9 a night. And in fact, we were this close to going to the other hotel in Wien Yan for $5 a night.
Did Timmy see our place?
I'm not sure, Fluffy. I don't know who's seen it.
Because, like, he stayed at Cecilia.
This is what a lot of Americans come to stay in. And they say, all I need is a clean bed. This is a nice looking room. And they pay for this. And I'm like, yikes. Like, for me, realistically, this should be a $10 or $11 room. Fluffy, all the places that we stayed at, Dong Hoi is a better place than this. Do you like Dong Hoi's hotel or this hotel better?
Dong Hoi.
Yeah, Dong Hoi we like better. And Dong Hoi was $11. And we had a huge giant patio and better windows. Everything was better at about the Dong Hoi. And Dong Hoi was $11. No, not 70, 17. No, because, Kay, we stayed at a place last night, $9. We looked at another place 3 blocks away. It was $5 US. We were this close to packing up yesterday and going to the $5 place.
Oh yeah, it's similar to this.
No, $17. $17 is basically $17 here is kind of like the equivalent to paying $70 back in the USA though. This is one of our most expensive hotels that we stayed at. No, this is Vietnam, man. Kay, you got to understand. This is Vietnam, man. Vietnam. So the average worker in Vietnam makes between $200 and $300 a month. So you have to base it on that. You cannot think USA prices. This is not the USA. So for me, our hotels have always ranged between $9, $20 maximum. So this place is small, doesn't have a balcony. The only good thing about it is it's cleanish, it's near the beach, and it has a free breakfast buffet. So, but for me, I would take Nguyen Yan's place. I don't know. That's what they think is nice. So there's not many Western tourists, so this is kind of a Vietnamese. Oh, let me log into the Wi-Fi. Give me a second. Fluffy, can you grab me my charger?
Where?
Wherever you put it. There we go. Oh yeah, I've been telling you guys this stuff. You guys listen to my live stream. Vietnam, much cheaper than Thailand. Thailand's cheaper than the Philippines. That's the order that it goes. Bangkok is outrageously, I'm not going to say outrageously. Philippines is outrageously expensive. Bangkok is 30%, 25% to 30% more expensive. No, we found the water dispenser. Actually, I'm going to go down there and go get water. So, but I'm telling you guys, I knew, even as a person that doesn't stay at nicer quality hotels, there's no damn way you guys don't have a water dispenser at a 3-star hotel. I knew it. And then when once we bought the water, we seen, oh, they have a water dispenser. But the lady told me, I feel like you're ignoring me. I don't know. I didn't hear what you said. It's a nice room. Okay, let me put it this way. This is a nice room at the right price.
Asking how much is the room
I did. I said $17 many times.
per night?
This is a $9 or $10 or $11 hotel to me. For all the places we stayed at, this is $9 to $11. This is not a $17 hotel.
It was raining. We're basically
So we went downstairs and I asked the lady so many times. I said, let me show you the size bottle. You guys think I'm complaining, but this is the size water bottle they give us. They give us 2 of these. That's what they gave us, right? At a 3-star hotel. This is it. This is like, how many liters? It doesn't say, but I'm guessing it's probably like 200 milliliters. So it's like 200 milliliters. They gave us 2 of those. And I'm like, at a 3-star hotel with a breakfast buffet, we can't get any water? And they're like, oh, well, you got to buy it. And I'm like, no, at a 3-star hotel, you're not going to buy it. No. This is not the, if you go back 2 days ago, you will see the $5 hotel was in the city Nguyen Yan. We're not in Nguyen Yan anymore. Our place that we stayed at yesterday was the $9 place. If we go back to Nguyen Yan on the last day, we will stay at the $5 place.
Sophie, are you done charging? You're using my charger.
Go and get a water bottle. I wouldn't go fill up my water bottle from the water machine. That is for reception. No, that's not for reception. That's for the guest. So even I asked him, I don't know if you guys seen me, but I took a picture and I said, do you guys have a water thing? And he pointed, yeah, right there. And I was like, huh? I was like, when we asked earlier, the lady said, oh, go outside, go down the street and go buy. And I was like, damn, you guys don't have a dispenser, but that was the lost in translation. I think what she was thinking is I wanted a big, giant 20-liter for myself. And I was asking her, do you have the big water that we can fill up our water bottles? That's what I was asking her. But I think she took the translation of, where do I get a big 20? It's chargeable if you order more water. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, for a bottle, extra bottles.
Yeah, but there's no reason we should be at a 3-star hotel paying nickel and diming us for water. Shoot, so this is I feel like I'm going crazy here, Fluffy. Every single place we've stayed at, cheap places have free water, right?
Yeah.
So either I'm so crazy or you guys are crazy because every single hotel, when we stay at homestays, homestays have free water. When we stay at one-star hotels, they have free water. Everyone has free. I guess you guys just don't know the travel tips. Maybe I should do a video on, maybe I should do a video on the perks that you guys get when you guys travel. Or you just, so Fluffy worked at a hotel. Fluffy, at your hotel, did they give free water? Did they have a water dispenser?
No, here's
Huh?
what this is what our hotel has a restaurant. We have complimentary bottled water. So if you don't want to consume the bottled water that we sell, we advise them if it's okay that they would have a service water.
Right. What I'm asking you is, can they go to a section of the hotel and pour their own free water?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's my point. All I'm asking for is that all these hotels have that. I've never met a hotel that tells me, sorry, sir, you cannot get our water. I'm helping you guys out. So next time you guys go to the hotel, you guys know that you can get free water. Don't go spend. We just bought a thing of water for 12. Just bring your water bottles and get it. One-way ticket. I've never been asked for the, I don't say water. I say water. I don't know. Listen, water, 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 not water.
Water.
We're not acting like three. I've been telling you, this is our first time at a 3-star. We went to no stars, 1-stars. They all have water dispensers. Every single one. I've never been to a hotel that doesn't have a water dispenser.
I will tell you, this is what's happening. I work in a hotel, and international hotels, 5-star hotels, they no longer provide bottled water in rooms. Because they want to go eco-friendly. And this bottles is like
I think those are
it's too much
10,000.
trash.
Those are 10,000.
So what
And we'll drink 4 of those a day.
And so what happens now
At least.
is like hotels, 5-star hotels, they give you a pitcher now. So when you go to a 5-star hotel, they would give you a pitcher. And then there is at the hallway, there is an area where you can refill water and ice. So that's what's happening to 5-star hotels. I can tell you many membership hotels still does that. Not in resorts, but like business hotels and like 4-star hotels, they would do that. Chains, Shangri-La, Mercure, Westin, tell me.
You guys don't understand. I guess I don't know how you guys came into a budget channel, but this is what me and Fluffy know this. This is what you do. This is the perk. So you guys don't understand. When you come to a hotel, so put it this way. Hold on. No. It's not even about believing. So put it this way. When I live in Danong, right? I get a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1 block from the beach that I spend less than I spend here. And you guys will say, yeah, because the hotel gives you amenities. Exactly. Like free water, like free internet. Yes, that's what we're paying for. But this place is not, this place right here isn't as much. This place is more expensive than our 2-bedroom. This place isn't better than our 2-bedroom. We come here because of the free breakfast. We come here. That's like you saying, well, you shouldn't take the free breakfast because what? Everyone's going to come downstairs and get free breakfast? You're costing them money. No, they have this stuff so that you take it. That's the whole point. This is what you're paying for. This room is worth maybe $5 on the actual cost. But guess what? You are getting free Wi-Fi. You're getting free cable. You're paying for the amenities. So take advantage of the amenities. They're not losing money. This is not little brother losing his money. All this stuff is supposed to be used. Now, you guys might feel embarrassed to go use it, but that doesn't make it wrong. You guys should be taking advantage of the stuff that you pay for. Do you think they go, we're losing money because we're giving away free breakfast? No, that's already included in the price. They know exactly how much person each food is going to probably make, how much electricity. They know all this stuff. And then what they do is they mark it up. I just can't believe you guys supposedly travel so much and don't know this stuff. Fluffy, they're making it sound like this, that we're ripping them off by going to get free water.
You what? What's this room missing? They don't have safety deposit box.
Yes, but look at so this is a very hot city. They expect us to drink this amount of water. This is not, if you guys tell us you need to drink 1 liter, 2 liters a day, this is not even a quarter of a liter. So what are we supposed to do? Either dehydrate, or we're supposed to pay them an extra $3 a day to get enough water? Like, that's crazy. That's insane to go pay $3 for me, $3 for her. That means we're spending $6 a day on water? Like, no way. Bad ice cream. Someone with very bad Mixue. Buy 2 gallons at a cheap shop before you check in.
That's the reason why we don't want to, because we
know we're not suckers. Just the same way, you guys can go to the local market and you could pay full price.
Yeah.
You guys are tourists. You guys are people that they love to prey on. I'm trying to help you guys out. I've never met people that get tips. Like, if I said, hey, I can tell you guys how to lower your taxes and not pay as many taxes to the USA, you guys would say, what a criminal. You need to pay all your taxes. Like, no, I'm telling you a legal thing. It's crazy. It's not, I don't, put it this way. First of all, it's not 50 cents. Because Fluffy's going to drink a liter, I'm going to drink a liter at least. So that's at least over $1. And you guys don't understand. We don't need to pay for something that's free. What if I just say, hey, pay me every day to breathe oxygen. Pay me $2 to drink oxygen. You'll say, no, why? It's free. No, because you guys should pay. It's only $2. So pay me for oxygen. No, it's free. I know, but it's only $2. So that's why you guys overspend, because you justify in your mind, it's only $1. But guess what? Guess what? We're wasting extra bottles of plastic. You guys tell us, don't get all the plastic, right? So instead of asking for 10 bottles of that and clogging up more plastic, we have our own refillable water bottle, and we're being eco-friendly. So when I'm eco-friendly, you guys do not tell me, oh, what a great job. You guys tell me, don't be a cheapskate. Yeah, and this is not our place. Our place in Danong is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. So I never had to look. I've always assumed that every single hotel that we've ever been to has free water. That's a perk. I mean, I've never even thought about that. No. BBs, I said this room by itself is probably only costing the hotel like $5. But then what they do is they overcharge. Just like if you go to McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't pay. If you buy a Big Mac for $5, do you think McDonald's paid $5 in product for that Big Mac? No, there's an upcharge. This room is probably only worth $5. But because they do house cleaning, because you have free internet, because they have AC, they build a price. Just like if you go to a bar's not charging you exactly the same price that one shot cost at the grocery store. They are marking it up. That's exactly what hotels do. How much was this? This was $17 a night. People don't want to get water. I don't think that's it. I think most people just don't know. Apparently 50% of our audience doesn't even know that you can go get that. Will a gallon of water? I don't care what it's about. I came to a hotel for luxury and amenities. This is what I'm paying for. You guys don't understand. Just like this. So fam trip, free breakfast. Should I pass on the free breakfast tomorrow? Because breakfast is just $1 down the street. So I shouldn't go get breakfast at the breakfast buffet that's free, right, fam trip? Hold on, let me call up the front house and tell them, hey, cancel my free breakfast because I can go down the street and I can go get a bonnet for $1. So let me cancel my free You're not understanding. This is what you're paying for. It's free? Yes, that's exactly my point. It's free. Take advantage of it. Just like I don't watch TV. Fluffy loves watching TV here. Guess what? We cranked the AC up because we paid for it. We're taking advantage of stuff that we paid for.
That is such a Filipino thing, Fluffy.
Water in the bathroom is free. It is. You know what? I was honestly thinking that if there was no water, I was like, damn, I wonder if I should boil it in the kettle. But I was like, nah, I'll just go buy a bottle. But I hate that.
Like,
they're holding me to 200 milliliters unless I want to pay, but I don't want to go spend another $4 a day on water. No way. When it's free.
That's such a Filipino thing. You're like practicing what Filipino. Oh, this is free. I'll take it. Like, oh, this is free. I'll take it. That is such a Filipino.
Yes, this relates directly to tips. Will's right. If you ever call me a tourist again, you're definitely acting like a tourist, because if you guys do not know that you get perks at a hotel, I can't imagine you guys saying, hey, just go pay for it. No, we are in a hotel. Do you think we're going in a hotel because it's such a great deal? No, we're going in a hotel to get the amenities of it. Because look, this room is tiny. This room is tiny. We're not paying $17 a night to get half the sizes of our apartment. We're going because they clean our room. We're going because they provide service. They have nice Wi-Fi. They have this. They provide us water. They provide us. We're paying for the amenities. We're not paying for the room. Because if we were paying for this room only and nothing else, I would not spend $17 on this room. Actually, Fluffy, why doesn't the AC seem like it's cold anymore?
It's cold. You've been talking and like maybe.
No, remember when I was in here, I had to lay under the blankets.
It's cold.
The AC worked great this morning.
It's cold, Will.
I don't feel it yet.
You were so hot-tempered answering all those.
So this is why hotels and street markets love tourists like you, because you guys are a Western mindset, and you go to the market and you go, oh, this lady's asking for 50,000 for the custard. This is why Mixue gets ripped off on the custard apples. He feels embarrassed to tell them, I don't want to pay 90,000. And guess what he does? Pays 90,000. Then he watches Will's Travels channel and he sees us getting it for 40, and he's like, oh, my lady charged me 90. You know why? Because she knew that you would take the price. Don't take the price. Tell her 40. And then if she says no, walk away. Well, I'm American. Well, I'm a Westerner. I feel rude and disrespected. Yep. And that's not what they do in Asia. In Asia, go look at the Indians. The Indians will come here and they'll go into a 7-Eleven or a Q market and try to negotiate on set prices. So you guys don't understand. This is Asia. This is not the Western world. There's no prices on things because they know you're going to bargain. So stop getting ripped off. And I don't want to hear, it's only 60 cents. I don't care if it's 60 cents. They look at you like a fool. They are saying, hey, I want that guy to buy my stuff because he's too freaking embarrassed to ask for a lower price. What an idiot. That's exactly what they're saying behind your guys' back. Actually, I don't have high blood sugar. I don't have high anything. So the rare occasion before I left the USA, I had all that stuff tested and everything's been good. So Uber and ice cream. No, I'm good on the sweets. I don't need any more.
Uber.
That was my little fix for the night.
That's why you've been talking there. Maybe the chat is saying Will is so hyped up, talking too much, talking about water.
They are just trolling. If you give 10 travel tips in one day and someone does not agree with you, one out of them, they should not give you an attitude. I'm just telling you guys. You guys are. If you guys don't want free water, that's fine. But it's crazy to hear you guys say, "Go pay for something you already paid for." The Western mentality stands out very clearly here. Exactly. Same thing. Same thing when you go to an American restaurant and you order a Coke, guess what? There's refills. When you go to McDonald's, there's refills. Don't say, well, maybe I should go pay for a sec. No. They charged you $1.99 because they know you're only going to drink 48 cents worth of that Coke.
You always have to understand that we want to get value for what we pay for. It's not about being cheap.
You guys don't it's not about, I don't care that it's 40 cents. I care that it's rightfully mine. All this stuff. So I get to mess up this bed. I don't have to make this bed. Guess why? Because I paid for maid service. Guess what? I don't have to take out the garbage. You know why? Because the garbage service comes included. If you guys want to think like, hey, well, we'll just go pay for water. Okay, well, maybe I should go take out my own garbage. Maybe I should make my own bed, right? No, I shouldn't, because that's all included in the service. That's what I'm paying for. My fridge was full of water. Yes, it is full of water, but the thing is, so here's what they do. This is what they're hoping that you guys do. This is what they say, hey, Mixue does. So they gave us one little bottle of this, right? So they gave Fluffy one and me one, this tiny little bottle. Now what they have is this, the bigger bottle next to it. And then this, if you drink this big bottle, this is 10,000, right? This is what we just bought. So we went to the store and bought this one. This was 12,000. This is 10,000. So what they're hoping is that people like Mitzi are too embarrassed to go get water, so they just rack up and they make a lot of money off you guys.
It's not 10,000.
It is 10,000, Fluffy. They told us downstairs. They said the water up there is 10,000. So this is 10,000. This is 12,000. So what they want is for you to do all this, and then guess what? At checkout time, hey sir, you owe us another $6. Or you can be like Will Travels, go downstairs, fill up your water bottle. That's 100% free that they just gladly showed us that we can use and save your money.
If you would like to buy some items for souvenir, please contact.
Which better gaming laptop? I don't know anything about gaming laptop. What I'm shocked about is you guys somehow are mad about a tip that I'm giving you that you guys may or may not use. I'm just so shocked that you guys are like, how dare you take water that they give you for free? What a criminal. Go pay for it. It's like, huh? It's like, that's crazy. Maybe I won't be like the other YouTubers and I'll keep all the good tips to myself. I won't do videos of, hey, where to stay for $9, because you guys will say, no, you shouldn't pay $9. Pay more. Pay 15. Okay, well, I don't know. I thought you guys liked tips. I wish I can scroll up and put some save posts like, dude, it's only 50 cents. Dude, I would never go do that. Dude, just pay for it. Dude, everyone would go down to the restaurant down there and get the water. Yeah, that's why they have it. You guys ever go into businesses? Do you ever go into Vinaphone? Guess what they have there? A service water for everyone that comes in to drink. It's called amenities. I don't care if it was 1 cent. I don't care. It's not about how much it is. It's that it's entitled to me for free because of we paid for the room. Now I'm not saying this. I'm not saying someone wander in off the street that doesn't have a room and use that, but anybody that's a paying guest gets to use that. Just like if there was a pool here, guess what? We get to use the pool. Fluffy, where's my does the Bonet place serve you free water? Yes. Almost all these restaurants have a pitcher of water or tea, and you use it. Only reason why I don't drink it is because I don't know if it's clean water or if it has ice. But we went to the Bonet place today, and Fluffy had a whole big giant cup of the free tea water. They all give you that. When we go to the Bonet place has a water dispenser there. We spend $30,000 on Bonet, and guess what? They have a free water pitcher. Every single place includes that. Fluffy, where's my water bottle?
It's there.
Are you going to go get water or not, Fluffy? Okay, she's going to leave me to do it by myself. Let me log out of the Wi-Fi so we can go down here. But see, that's the problem, Jimmy. You're not in it. See, this is your guys' Western mindset. So, Jimmy, someone else. So don't go use their pool because you're wasting their electricity. Don't go get their free buffet because you're wasting their food cost. So you better come sit in a hotel, turn off all your lights. Do not run the AC. Don't do that. Don't be a hypocrite. If you won't go get the free water that's included, then I want you to turn off all your lights. I want you to not run the AC. And don't say, oh, well, that's different. That's different. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're paying for all this stuff. So, Jimmy, you need to sit in a dark hotel. Do not turn the lights on. Don't turn the AC on. Don't turn the TV on. Don't turn on anything that you paid for, because all that is all paid for. Here, Jimmy, don't do this either. Don't use this. Don't use this. Don't use the free soap. Don't use any of that, because guess what? You paid for that. All that stuff is free. All that stuff is free, just like the free water. Hold on, let me try to catch up. I'm so far behind. I do have a computer, but I don't know. I'm not a tech guy about computers. I showed you, man, you guys have not been watching. I showed you guys the water dispenser. Because you guys were like, oh, there's no water dispenser. And I showed it to you when I came in. Is there any hotels that don't? Not that I know of. Every single hotel we've ever been to, always has free water. What floor are we? I don't even know what floor 6. I've never been to a hotel that doesn't give free water. if I knew it was 100% safe, because remember, I've got sick one time. What floor are you supposed to? I think ground. I'm sorry about that. We got kicked out. Do you get a refill before you check out? Absolutely, I'll get a refill before I leave. Yeah, because we paid for that. In fact, let me tell you this. So we're checking out at 7 in the morning, and checkout is at 12. So we're actually losing 5 hours. So hell yeah, I'll take my water. Can I fill up? I put water. Okay, let me just put this over here. I screw it. I screw it. I'll do it. Cold? This one's cold. Yes. Cold. Ah. Come on. Take it. There we go. Come on. Jimmy's working with the IRS. Let me see. Now you guys made Fluffy feel bad because Fluffy is the one to tell you guys the truth. Fluffy is the one that always gets water. Now she feels bad. I think you guys made her feel bad because I said, Fluffy, I'm gonna go fill up my water, and she's like, oh, never mind. But I tell you, Fluffy last night at 4 o'clock in the morning went downstairs before we left the train, and she filled up her water. Now she feels bad. You guys made Fluffy. Now Fluffy feels bad. I'm gonna ask her. No microwave. What do you think I did? I got the free bottle of water right here. I'm telling them, Fluffy, oh, the AC feels good now. I was telling them that they made you feel bad for not. That's why Fluffy didn't get water, because she feels bad that everyone's talking about that it's abusing the water privilege. Because Fluffy is the one that always, whenever we leave anywhere, if we leave a restaurant, Fluffy will refill her water. So you guys didn't make me feel bad, but you guys made Fluffy feel guilty. So that's why she's not getting water. So you guys made Fluffy. See, but if you guys wouldn't have been here, Fluffy would have went down and refilled the water.
No, I don't have space in my bottle water.
Actually, I do that, fam. Of course. He said, abuse them. Keep the AC running while you're out. Of course, we always leave the AC on. That's why we got a second key card. No, that guy's not thinking that. They're thinking you guys are fools for not taking advantage. They go like, hey, man, no one uses this stuff. What idiots. They pay for it.
I bet, like, especially if I work in a hotel, I know what is free and what is not supposed to be taken. So, like, this is just normal things that the hotel doesn't even care about. So, feel free.
I don't work for the IRS. Jimmy works for the IRS.
Who, Jimmy? Jimmy's there?
So I would not tell you guys to come into a hotel if you guys are not a paying customer and get water. No, I would not tell that. But I'm telling you, if you're a paying customer, get what you have paid for. Yes, I absolutely will tell you that. That's like saying, what? So tomorrow should we only go get one plate of the buffet? That's all, because hey, that's all you need is one plate. No, everyone goes to a buffet and eats as much as they want. Same, no different. I didn't make a big thing about it. I said, Fluffy, we can't figure out why they don't have a water dispenser. But we found out that the first lady didn't understand what I was saying. So we went out and bought water. And then when we came back, I said, you guys don't have a water dispenser? He goes, yes, right here, right here, right here. And we go, okay. Well, why didn't the other lady say that? And it was like, you're going to get that? That's their water. It's like, no, that's not. Fluffy, they think that's only the receptionist. They think the owners bought that water just to have the receptionist have it. And it's like, no, that's not their water. That's the hotel water.
They do welcome drinks there. We did
Um,
welcome drinks.
Yeah, we didn't even get our welcome drink, so we should have complained about that. So should we go back down and go complain that we didn't get our welcome drinks? We looked at 2 places. We didn't even have a place booked today, but what we did is we walked to the other place. It was a little bit further. It was actually cheaper.
Remember, Puffy, in Bangkok, our cleaning ladies used to, we stayed there for a long time. I think we stayed for 8 months. That she doesn't only give us 2 bottled water a day, she gives us 6 bottled water a day. So like we get 3 liters of water a day.
Yeah. They usually gave us 3. Like if they gave us a couple of the big 1 liters, I probably wouldn't have done that. But they gave us such small bottle. Like if they gave us, so put it this way, if they would have gave us if they would have gave us what we bought, like if they would have gave us 2 bottles like this, if they would have gave us 2 bottles, like one for me, one for her, I would have been perfectly fine. I wouldn't have got it. But they gave us a shot of water. They gave us, look, let's try to give you guys a thing. If they would have gave us 2 of these, I wouldn't have needed that. I would have just used this. So it wasn't me that made a big deal because I just thought all you guys knew that. In my opinion, you guys knew. And you guys are like, what? You're going to...
Water, but you're going to drink
Because it's cold, Fluffy. The other stuff is not cold. You guys are like, what? You're going to use the employees' water? I'm like, that's...
Would you want that in your...
Yeah, I put that on my cup. You guys are like, how dare you? That's the receptionist's water. It's like, no, that's not the receptionist. The owner didn't go, hey guys, you guys work for us. We're gonna give you guys your own 20 liter bottle. I was like, because you guys are like, huh? You're gonna get that? That's only 50 cents. I go, yeah. The breakfast that we get's probably only $2. Should I pay for the breakfast too? That's shocking. It's not that you can't have it. You just demand. I didn't demand water. I paid for it. No, I don't leave the water. If this place wasn't hot, I wouldn't even leave the AC on, but the place is extremely hot. I'm not. The water is provided free. That's why the guy didn't look at me crazy and go like, oh, no, you can't use it. You can't use it. He was like, yeah, right here. So we've never stayed at a place where you don't get water. Fluffy, can you remember any hotel we've ever stayed at that doesn't give us water dispenser? Every single one. Our $5 hotel, the $5 hotel we looked at has a water dispenser.
Like even in Bangkok, we stayed in a hotel and our cleaning lady would always give us 6 bottled water. Like sometimes our fridge would be full of water because.
And they gave us the glass bottles at that place. Now I can understand if you guys don't want to drink that water because you're worried maybe the pipes or whatever their system, their filter isn't clean. I understand that. But not from the aspect if you guys knew it was clean and just refuse on, that's different. Let's see. You were drinking dirty water, you don't care? Actually, I don't, man. I don't. Like, I'm not Mitzi. Mitzi says, like, I have to have sparkling water. And I have to have this. And then you find out that sparkling water was just made in someone's toilet. That's always the funny joke. Yeah, they make that themselves. That's why I'm like, man, suckers. You guys always get fooled. The water dispensers are public facing. Aren't public facing? I don't know what you mean, public facing. The waters are 100%. They are. They were right next to the desk. I wish I would have shown you guys. It's not behind the reception. It was off to the side of it. It was next to the little Buddhist altar where people go over there. That's the only place they put it. Who works for the IRS? I need to pay my... oh, man, you're too late paying your taxes.
Do you get penalties for that?
If you... oh, yes. Is there a water shortage in that town? Not that I know of. I'm drinking a C2. It's cold. That's why I was dying of thirst. I'm thirsty. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make me a drink. Not a drink that you guys think, but I'm going to make me a drink. My ice is still in here. So, yes, JV will be proud of me, but you guys will think I'm cheap. And actually, I enjoy when you guys think I'm cheap, because guess what? I'm not blowing money. You guys can go blow all the money you guys want.
Will is an effective
You guys love the idea of green. I ride a Tesla. I do this. because you guys want the persona of it. But I'm actually someone that's conserving and saving, where you guys just want the badge of honor to wear. Oh, I bought a Tesla. I'm cool. I'm eco-friendly. Oh, well, do you reuse your ice? Do you use your plastic cup that you got from Trotaka an hour ago? No. Well, then you're not eco-friendly, are you? Because you probably went and got a new freaking... You guys are the Al Gores. Hey, we gotta keep the greenhouse's gases down while you're riding a private jet across the world. Yeah, great logic. What hypocrites. Great logic. Tell you, it's almost like another Trotok. There we go. Maybe I should go back and go pay the Trotok lady for using her cup. I should say, hey, ma'am, I know that you only gave me the cup for the Trotok and I'm using it again. Let me pay a second time for it. I didn't bargain. So this hotel room the other day. So I've been noticing, I don't know if you guys notice this, but Agoda has been fluctuating in prices a lot because I've been looking at 3 hotels in different cities, and one day it's like $17, the other day was 20. So I just waited. Yesterday it was $20, and I said, hey, we can't check in because we're gonna get there early. Let's see what the price is tomorrow. And today it dropped down to 17, and that's when I came in and I got it. He gives them goodie bags filled with cheap snacks. They want cash. How much are you paying? $17. In my opinion, I would not stay at this place again for $17. I would stay at this place for $10 or $11, but not for $17. Of course, as a paying customer, they need to give it to you water. 17 and no water. Can you believe that? I could tell, man, some of you guys are still stuck in that Western mentality. Man, no wonder why. Fluffy, I need a chair too.
Here.
I want to sit over here. I can see, man, you guys are stuck in that Western mentality. You guys are the sheep, man. No wonder why they got so many. I'm not trying to get political, but no wonder why they got so many people to take the COVID shot. If you don't get the shot, you're going to kill your family. What horrible people you guys are. That's what they sold you guys. Same thing. Huh? You take free water? What a jerk. You don't have to buy water when you go to a hotel.
Enough about the water.
You don't have to buy water when you go to a hotel. It's included. That's what we pay the money for. Just like, should I go pay to go, if there was a swimming pool here, should I go pay on the pool? We have a free buffet. Should I leave a tip? Should I give them money?
It's
say,
like,
hey, this is included. This is what we pay for. Water, AC, Wi-Fi, cable. We pay for this.
maybe one thing that I would get shy, like if I was offered a complimentary welcome drink, and like I like the drink, I would get shy of getting another welcome.
Oh yeah, welcome to me.
It's
I take
free.
whatever
I know
they
it's
offer.
free. I know it's free, but like sometimes I would get shy that can I have another? It's really good. It's really good. I would really hype that.
So see, I'm the opposite. If it says everyone gets one welcome free drink, I would not ask for a second one. I'd say no. And the thing, it asks for one, you get one free drink, you're entitled to it. I understand, no problem. Just like today, we went into the restaurant on the train and we didn't buy any food. We brought our own food, right? And then some people came in and they wanted to order. So they said, hey, sir, we have customers in here. Can you not sit at the table? I said, yeah, no problem. I understand. We didn't buy food here. No problem. We'll get up and we'll go back to our other spot. We were in here just because there was an empty table and we were eating our own food. No problem. I don't have problems like that. I don't feel that I'm entitled or anything like that. If they gave us a welcome drink and it's one welcome, I would not ask for a second one. I wouldn't say, hey, you guys owe it to me. But now whatever I've paid for, yes, I expect that I'm going to get. Telling us about... I think I've kind of summarized it. I'm going to give it another day, but I'm going to say it's a very local, livable city. It is not for tourists. It's not, what's the word? Not catering, but it's not directed. It's not catered towards tourists. It's for just locals. It's a local city. It's not going to be a big city anytime soon. It's a nice livable local city. But for Westerners, I don't think it's going to be like that. One-way tickets to Vietnam without, I've never had the Onward ticket in my, never had that. I think it's for people who are sad at reception. No. No, no, Fluffy. Kim says she thinks the water's only for the reception desk.
No, it's for
It's for everybody.
It's not. It's not offered that.
Yeah, it's not offered, but it's not
like,
for only certain people.
Not everyone has a good stomach, or like it's, but because like if you're an American and like you were offered that water, maybe it could be,
Yeah.
you can sue them that you gave me that water, it's poison, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But like only for people who wants it. But
And most people aren't going to have a water bottle with them. They're not going to have nothing that they can fill it up in. There's no cups down there.
That's free, yeah.
And not only that, it's just like if you go to a restaurant in the USA, I don't know about Europe, but in USA, let's say you go to a restaurant, you can say, hey, can I get a glass of water? They don't charge you for the water, but they don't offer it. They don't say, hey, would you like a glass of water? In USA, you can say, hey, I would like a glass of water for free, please.
It's like what Americans do in McDonald's. They ask for a cup and a
Yeah.
water.
And then they take advantage of it and they put soda in it. But yes, you can go ask for a cup of ice water and just pour water into it too. Yeah, I'm not really so I put it this way, Mark. I do not swim in water that I cannot see the bottom of. So I'll get up to the beach and like my knees, and get wet and get up to the knees. Now, if it was like Boracay where I can see the bottom and see into the ocean, because I'm terrified of what's in the ocean, so I don't swim in that. If this beach out here is see-through or any beach, I will go swimming in the beach. These make me scared to start a YouTube channel. So you got to take the employees' water and go back to the drinking the juice. I didn't take anybody's water. Why don't you enjoy the ocean? Like I just said, I am scared about getting in water that I don't see the bottom. So
But you still like the water.
I like the water. I wish it was see-through.
Being near the ocean.
Yeah, I like being near the ocean, I like putting my feet in it, but I don't go swimming in water that I cannot see what's in the bottom. They need to be educated because the earth was made for us, not for the earth. Are we being accused of being Tesla drivers? Some people in here. I am in a city called Tui Hua. We were just down on the walking street and we left the city of Weenyon yesterday. We got up early. We got on the train at 5 o'clock in the morning. We got here about 7:30 in the morning. Wait, so you picked the cup so you can use it again? No, Fluffy took... So here, you're going to call Fluffy a cheapskate because at least I didn't do this. But remember when I got the Trotok at dinner? There was still a bunch of ice in it, and Fluffy brought it back. So you guys can't bring that on me. She said, hey, there's plenty of ice here. So you guys don't understand. If you guys think I'm cheap, Fluffy is cheap. Fluffy took the cup of ice home. So if you guys want to call me cheap, then you guys got to equally distribute it because they're Fluffy. Here we go. I'm going to call out Fluffy. So I want you to give her the same hate that you give me. Fluffy will go to the Thai restaurant and she brings rice in a plastic bag and she will go to the Thai restaurant, and when we get there, she'll bring out her own rice from her bag and put rice onto her plate from our house. So give it to her. Give it to her like how you guys give it to me.
Because I like the sauce and I just don't want to order rice because of the sauce. It's extra sauce.
So if you guys tell me I'm wrong for getting free water at the hotel, she smuggles rice into the Thai restaurant from our house and then puts it on the plate. So I want to hear it. Give it to Fluffy. She took my cup with a bunch of ice from there instead of throwing away the cup of ice, which you guys I know would do. She took it back and she said, oh, there's your cup. I have it with ice. You put budget travelers to shame? Actually, I don't, though, because if I was a budget traveler, I'd be living in a hostel. I'd be eating noodles. I'd be eating soup. I don't eat any of that. I don't stay in a studio. To me, this is a tiny, 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 tiny place. So budget travelers, to me, live with one giant backpack. They live in a place with a fan. They stay in a tiny hostel. They eat banh mi every single day. I don't do that. I'm very good If you stacked up all the stuff that I get, I have a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. I go out to dinner every single night, but yet I live cheaper than 80%. I get amazing value for the money that I spent. Like Philip. Here's a perfect example of Philip. Philip lives in a less nice place than this, even smaller. He eats spam out of the can. His is 22 square meters.
What size is this?
29. So Philip lives off of spam out of a can. He stocks up his spam here. He eats McDonald's. He doesn't eat local food. He lives in a smaller place. He spends more money than me and Fluffy combined, and we live in a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 block off the beach. We go to restaurants every single night. Philip spends more than both of us combined, and he lives in half the size of a place in a hotel with no kitchen, not near the beach. He's a budget guy, but if you listen to him, his budget is more than ours. But if you look at what we get for the money that we spend, that's what you want. I don't want to be a cheap person. I don't want to be living in a hostel. I don't want to be having someone's feet next to me, someone snoring. And guess what? They save $87 at the end of the month more than me. It's like, no, I'd rather get better value. I did show you guys my COVID shot, so I have that. But let's put it this way, because we don't know who's watching. So I do have my COVID shot. But let's put it this way. My shot paperwork is all good, but let's just say it never went into my body. So that's the way that I can explain that without saying too much. I have the COVID shot. I have all the paperwork, but nothing went into my body. Money does a lot of things. And actually, if you guys want to know, I got in at a great price because in the USA at the time, I think I paid $180 or $200 for supposedly what I'm talking about, supposedly, allegedly. But then the guy that I talked to, I needed someone else to get the paperwork for someone else, supposedly, allegedly. And then next time I talked to him, he said it was $450 US for it. But when I got it, it was 150 or 180. Tui Hoya has a rich history. It was ruled by the Cham dynasty before it was captured by French invades 15th century. Also played an integral role in the Vietnam War, the American Army. You'll pay for your... Yep. Mitzi will overpay for a lot of stuff. I agree. And totally jab-free also. Got to make a work call. I'll come back and we'll continue this employee. I think we moved on from the water part, at least until you guys bring it up again. My country is almost like American. Believe me, it is not free. You pay for everything. Of course, that's what I'm trying to tell them. That's why we pay $17 a night, so that we get all these amenities. Just like people say, oh, we get free breakfast with it. No, 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 no. That breakfast was baked into the price. Vietnam still colonized by water-loving West. That's why Costco banned you? I wish Costco banned me. Now he's starting a rumor.
Who's that?
Water topic is dumb. Americans think they own everything. That's the problem. Make free water great again. Actually, it's not free, though. It's only for the customers. It's not like Joe Schmo can walk on from out there. Because I would be the first person to defend the hotel. If someone just walked in from outside and was like, hey, do you think I can get some of that free water? I'd be like, no, sir, come on. You got to pay for that. It's pay for it to go down the street and buy your own. You're not a guest. This is for guests, not for anybody. In person, Indonesia. Read my message. I'm not sure which part. My American neighbor chopped down our tree. Kim is wrong. Why is double tapping on the screen not making a like? I'm not sure. Maybe the YouTube algorithm doesn't like people taking free water, so maybe they won't allow you guys to like it. This cause is from childhood trauma, bad parenting, their original parents. Americans chop down trees and take water. But here's the thing. So they don't provide cups. So how many people here do you think travel like me and Fluffy and bring water bottles? We bring water bottles everywhere we go. So if so...
You know what? I've seen hostels as well. What they do, they provide bottle canteen.
Mhm.
Those kind, but like a smaller one. And they ask you to bring that the whole travel.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up with all your messages. I'm just skimming through. I'm missing a lot. It's not because I'm intentionally missing, but I have a bunch of messages. Like, apparently I'm pretty far behind. Tubers never read statements right. They just I have so many messages right now, and I keep scrolling down thinking I'm at the end, and I'm not. Dead Shardic exactly. They do in Glasgow. It's about £3. Well, I haven't seen you go in the water though. Yeah, I've done a lot of live streams where I went in the water. Me and Fluffy were throwing water at each other back in Danong. Yep, the water dispenser for employees. All water should be free. It's free to swim in the ocean. Is the water clear? We haven't seen it in the daytime. I've seen pictures of it, but earlier today we checked in. We took a nap.
Deep water though.
Yeah, it's not as many waves, so there's not waves like Danong. We're gonna go to the beach tomorrow in the daytime. I did not get to the beach in the daytime. They want me to wear my hat at the beach tomorrow, Fluffy. The Undertaker hat. That's what some of you guys call it. No sea lion in the ocean. It's been a great stream though. All this, I don't know why you keep saying water. Water. I say water. So, English say water with a T.
Water.
Water. And I say it more with a D. A D like as in dog. I say water. W-A-D-E-R. So I pronounce it as like water. Water. I don't say water.
Water.
I don't know how you guys are hearing water. I'm saying water.
Water.
Like no der. I'm saying water, not water.
Whatever.
The stream has been one of the best ones yet. I don't know why it's so crazy. You guys like these to me, these are boring. Like we're just sitting staring. And then I go to like the cat cafe and I'm like picking up cats and like feeding cats. And you guys are like, this is boring. I'm out of here. And I'm like, dude, this is exciting. I don't understand that.
Even when we were playing games.
Yeah, we went to a board game cafe the other. I spent good money and we played cafe. We played Uno. We played Jenga. We had blocks falling down. You guys are like, this sucks. This is boring. Right now, I'm holding the camera at a wall, talking, and you guys are like, man, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm like, I don't understand what you guys like.
That's why they like you talking about politics. Sometimes they troll you because like you talk fast. They like that, and like they feel like they're trying to what do you call this? They try to
Fake warning. Wait. What warning? Oh. No, that guy's came in before. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna remove him. I don't know. I've seen that. That warning is not for anybody. That's a troll in here. So that person, I don't know. They came in here before. It has nothing to do with that. That's a troll. That's somebody trying to fool you guys. Hoi Tower? What did I put? I thought I put Tui Hoi on there. At least hotels have water.
Streaming. I think it's
Dude, what's wrong with that?
No, but like Jammer will complain like this stream is
No, Jammer came back after talking crap about me on other channels and been gone. We had a nice vacation from Jammer and then he popped back in. Employees bring their lunch and put it in the fridge? No, that's... You guys got to get that out of your mind. Fluffy's worked at hotels. They keep thinking that water is only for the employees, Fluffy.
No,
They didn't... The owner does not buy water for 2 employees. Come on, guys. Use your guys' brain.
I feel like they have that dispenser. They don't have welcome drinks. Maybe if someone asks, I'm thirsty, or like it's just there. It's just there. That's free.
Hold on. I missed your guys' messages. He said, don't give him ideas.
Don't give them ideas.
Jimmy's back. More attention. Don't give him ideas. Fluffy's coming down. She needs an uplifter. I can imagine Will going on the hunt. No, the warning. So if you guys seen the warning, that's just a spammer. Nothing. That guy has been in here like twice, and I've kicked him out both times. That's not that Jimmy, though. That's not... Jimmy is my old coworker, so he's in there. That's not him. I don't know. Where's... Hold on. Yeah, that... I know that guy in person, but the guy with the notification was kicked out. I kicked him out. I was wondering the same thing. Don't worry about the warning. The warning was just a fake thing. Get the injectables out. Jimmy's looking for a new job now that the IRS. Diane, get the shrooms out of the bag. Damn, how many messages did I miss? Because I keep scrolling down. I'm not even at the end. So if you guys hear me and I'm far back, it's because I haven't even reached the bottom. Someone in here has a Tesla. No, I was talking about like hypocrites. So you guys were like, I hear a lot of the people like, hey, we got to go green. We got to get rid of the coal. We got to do this. And then those people like Al Gore, oh, we got to go green. And then Al Gore's flying all over the world in a high powered jet that's just dumping greenhouse emissions. A lot of people want to be green. Like JV, I honestly believe JV in the chat room, he's a real green guy. Like he's the guy that hates that we get plastic and stuff like that. I feel like JV is a guy that practices what he preaches, but I feel there is some people in here that are like, oh, you got to be green. You got to do this. And then I look and like, they're just like throwing away cups like this. They're not reusing them. They're like, hey, give me another one. Give me another one. So they're green in the sense that they want to be cool because it's a new trend. Hey guys, I bought this $80 Stanley cup because I'm going green, and I bought this brand new Tesla to be green, but I'm flying all over the world and dumping all these greenhouse gases. That's what I was trying to talk about. I'm too bored to buy a Tesla. What about BYD drivers? I'm not sure what BYD is. Yes, someone told me that, NY. Someone said I showed up in a lady's video, like Helen. I have no clue who it is. Let me take a look. I'm gonna go pop in there. Someone else has told me that. Let's try to find that video. I hope it was good. She didn't give me any credit or anything.
Yeah, like the who's that?
I wish she would have
making
plugged me or something. But let me see. Someone said it was called Helen Zhao or something. Let's go take a look at her video. So we'll watch it together. I have not seen it, but someone told me. Someone told me. Let's take a look. Let's watch it together. Was it a good video? Was it a bad video? Were they talking about me complaining about water? What were they doing? So I think it's this lady. I'm not sure. Videos? How to buy your... I'm assuming it was this one. Why Americans are moving to Da Nang for Vietnam for a better life. I'm assuming it's this video.
In the 60s, hundreds of thousands of Americans arrived in Da Nang, Vietnam, and many later died while fighting in the Vietnam War. Today, American baby boomers remember Da Nang as a tragic place. But Gen Z and millennials
Oh, look at there's
are
Travis.
flocking there.
There's
Oh,
they're showing like all the vloggers from here. Where's me?
But more on my story later.
And when I go back to America, I have more feelings of stress and anxiety than I ever do in Vietnam.
Kind of feels like in LA, anytime you step out of the house, it's going to cost you money. So you have no choice.
They're gonna be
but to
like,
just
except for this one cheapskate we don't want here.
The number of foreign citizens arriving
Why
in
didn't they
Da
put
Nang
me at the
surged by
beginning?
more than 1/3 in 2024.
You're not
from
that
to more than 4 million people. Microsoft founder Bill Gates was
Maybe.
one of them, reportedly spending $30,000 per night with his girlfriend. Da Nang was the most searched city by Americans in January
They broke up
2025
already,
on
right?
popular booking website
Who?
Pagoda, with searches increasing
I don't
by
know who you're
16
talking about,
times
Puffy.
compared to 1 year
Oh,
earlier.
I don't know.
Lured by headlines like cheapest and best city in the world, many expats are migrating from other digital nomad hotspots like Lisbon, Mexico City, and Bangkok, where the cost of living has skyrocketed. Now the cost of living in Da Nang is spiking as well, and it's pushing local Vietnamese out of certain neighborhoods, many local residents told me.
A lot of local people just leave the tourist area too late because it's too expensive.
Locals and expats are even questioning whether Da Nang is the new Bali, Indonesia. But that just means what the city has been planning all along is working. More on that later. In this video, I'm gonna break down why Da Nang is suddenly drawing so many foreigners from the West.
Oh, there I
how
am.
the city is changing in
Why they only give me one
2025.
little
The city
second
has been
though?
planning
Look,
all
they just
along
showed my
is
picture.
working. More on that
Watch
later.
right here.
In this video, I'm gonna break down why Da Nang is suddenly drawing so many foreigners from the West, how the city is changing in 2025
Was that my only
for the
appearance?
better and worse, and whether it's right for you for a short or longer trip, if
She
at
doesn't
all.
have that many
At its
viewers,
heart,
though.
This is a story about the
I think she only has like
effects of
500
pollution,
subscribers,
driven
so
by the
I'm not sure who she
universal
is.
quest
Oh,
for
there's
better
more of me.
life.
Okay.
Before we continue, hit that like
Do they have
button
me
and
eating
subscribe.
Bonet?
It would really support support me in making more videos like this. I'm Helen, an American millennial who found myself in Da Nang, Vietnam for 1 week in May 2023 during a 1.5-year trip around the world.
I would hope that my live stream won't give me a copyright for a video that I'm in. Wouldn't that be terrible? That I'm trying to show my own appearance in a video and they copyright me.
That no matter how hard I worked, I'd never be able to afford a house, kids, and retirement in my hometown of Los Angeles, California.
I don't know. Let me try to fast forward. This is actually a long video. I don't know where I'm at.
Please.
I don't want to bore you guys. I just want to show you guys
It hasn't all
where I'm at.
biggest change.
Do you guys know where I'm at specifically?
Millions of dollars, but also to a is the first to a shores 12 million people.
I don't know how to do that 2 times thing. Oh, there we
in
go.
revenue in 2024, making up about 20% of the economy. That helped the city grow its GDP 7.5% last year, triple the rate of US GDP growth in the same period. And many local
revenue is fire.
more expensive for me.
Let me try to find it.
One of the less controversial for food night East Asia. Wrap up
And then come back the next day once it's all developed and have the consultation, right? All for the whopping price of 100.
and new expats, mid-range hotels. In Da Nang, in May 2023, right label this highly rated luxury apartments on YouTube. 30% price increase since 20, according to local real estate agents and
More money.
Oh, there we go. Fluffy, look. I got a good spot on.
with ocean views.
Let me change the. Let me see. Where was that? I don't know what video that was though. What video was that? Let me see. Fluffy, look. I'm gonna be on.
More, as much as 50%.
Let's take a look. I think it looks like.
Landlords are asking.
Oh, that was my rental inflation video.
What I've ever seen prices go for in Da Nang.
This is happening due to increased demand. Landlords wanting to recoup some of
So
their
hold on, let me
losses.
get that part. So she made. So obviously she
Rents for
believes my.
apartments with ocean views
I was
have
talking about what
surged
they're
even
doing.
more,
Watch, listen.
As much as 50%.
Landlords are asking for much more money than what I've ever seen prices go for in Da Nang.
This is happening due to increased demand. Landlords wanting to recoup some of their losses from the pandemic. And expats who don't know the market rates overpaying.
Thank you. This is exactly what I said. Landlords are asking for more money because they're trying to say, hey man, we got screwed 4 years ago. And what did she say at the very end? These idiots, okay, I'm sorry, newcomers are going, hey man, it's cheap in the US. It's cheap out here, man. I'm paying $2,000 for a studio. $1,000 is a great deal, right? She's saying exactly what I said. And that's why she used that clip. So for all you people that say, oh, it's supply and demand, it's supply and demand. No, it's not. They know these idiots. Well, perfect example. They know these people that will pay for water will pay for rent. That's exactly what they're talking about.
50%.
Landlords are asking for much more money than what I've ever seen prices go for in Da Nang.
This is happening due to increased demand, landlords wanting to recoup some of their losses from the pandemic, and expats who don't know the market rates overpaying for their apartments. Like this guy, who got trashed in the comments.
These new Westerners that maybe have never been to Da Nang, maybe never negotiated, maybe they have a lot of money, maybe they live in the USA and they're using an unfair logic to say, hey, in the USA, this place would be $2,000 a month. Sure, no problem, I'll pay $1,000.
A lot of locals and longtime expats are getting priced out of these areas.
Thank you.
And they're venting their frustrations online. Some even want the government to step in to regulate the housing market. One Vietnamese woman posted in a Facebook group for expats in Da Nang, rental prices have been skyrocketing. I'm currently paying about $200 per month for a place that isn't even in great condition. Now they're kicking everyone out and raising the rent to about $295. Keep in mind, locals in Da Nang only earn on average around $300 per month. To avoid overpaying and increasing the base price that landlords are willing to accept, locals and expats on the ground say to first book a hotel, then come view apartments in person, and then negotiate. You can learn the market rates by looking for rentals posted in Da Nang expat Facebook groups, which is also one of the best ways to find housing. But prices may come down or at least hold steady in the not too distant future, since thousands more apartments are set to hit the market in the next couple years.
I don't believe that though. I don't believe that a lot of these apartments are gonna go down. So that's great. I'm glad she used that. I'm glad that I've seen that. But in my opinion, you guys can say what you want. I think I'm actually 100% right on that. And I think that's why she used that clip, because I'm thinking that she's saying, yeah, this guy is right. They want to recoup that money. And it's so weird when you Westerners go like, yeah, they should recoup that money. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. One guy now, 4 years later, shouldn't have to pay for the world shutting down. That wasn't my fault that the world shut down. Why should I pay 4 times the price now that someone else paid for that same apartment so that they can recoup? No, I had to go through the same suffer. I had my bills go up. I shouldn't have to pay $100 for a $20 room. I shouldn't have to pay $17 a night for a $10 apartment, because guess what? The owner doesn't want to lose. They want their money back. So I get it, but that's a great point. And I thought that video was pretty good, actually. I'll probably watch the whole thing when I go to bed. But I'm kind of surprised she doesn't have that many subscribers. She's not even monetized yet, so maybe she just started. I've never seen that lady, but I think there was someone else on the train that told me that. I don't know why she didn't use. Well, what is she going to use from him? Will win. Let's see. This place is definitely catered towards Vietnamese. Yeah, my screen is dirty. Give me 1 second. But this place is definitely catered to. We haven't seen not one Westerner or tourist in here, and there was a whole loud Vietnamese family downstairs in the lobby, and they were like putting their feet up. So this place is definitely. These hotels are rented to Vietnamese families for sure. Army guy, what's up, buddy? You missed it, man. I was trying to show. Let me go back. Army guy, apparently this lady's good. I don't know if she just started or something, but I'm shocked that she only has 790 subscribers.
Around 3
But
a Facebook group.
or maybe she just started her channel. But supposedly people told me, they were like, hey man, you showed up on someone's video, and I was like, really, who?
Know the market rates, overpaying for their apartments. Like this guy,
Oh, wait.
who got the local real estate agents.
I'm glad she showed me.
rents now
I like that video though.
Restaurant, rooftop, bar,
Yeah, this guy.
pool, and a huge
We watched this guy's video. Remember him, Fluffy? This guy's paying $650 a month, and it's a tiny little studio. I read that video. They were just grilling him. This guy and the guy named Juice, they just really hammered them. And I hate to say this. Let me just speak about this. So that guy Juice, for some reason, so many people think that guy Juice lives in Da Nang, and he doesn't. He only shows up here like once a year. I didn't even know who it was at first, but this guy, I know you guys know him.
Oh,
You'll know him, the blonde guy, Fluffy.
where?
The blonde guy. You know him. You know him.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, he shows up on YouTube, and you guys, when I say you guys, I mean like YouTube viewers. That guy, he's spending like $670. He's like, yeah, it's a great deal. Those are the guys that are misleading all these new timers to come get these places. And that's what she's saying in that video. So she's showing this guy. This guy is another guy. I'm not sure who he is, but I seen that he overspends too. This guy.
Rooftop bar with a pool and a huge gym.
After a 20 to 30% price increase
See?
since 2023, here's what rents now cost on average in early 2025 in areas popular with foreigners, mostly concentrated along the beach. According to local real estate agents and landlords I spoke to, rents for apartments with ocean views have surged even more, as much as 50%.
Landlords are asking for much more money than what I've ever seen prices go for in Da Nang.
This is happening due to increased demand, landlords wanting to recoup some of their losses from the pandemic, and expats who don't know the market rates overpaying for their apartments.
Biff.
Like this guy, who got trashed in the comments.
These new Westerners that maybe have never been to Da Nang, maybe never negotiated, maybe they have a lot of money, maybe they live in the USA and they're using an unfair logic to say, hey, in the USA, this place would be $2,000 a month. Sure, no problem. I'll pay $1,000.
A lot of locals and longtime expats are getting
I told you guys, man, that's exactly what's happening. I'm glad she's kind of backing my statement. And I know that she's backing my statement because she picked that specific part of that clip out. So to me, I feel vindicated. I feel right that that's what it is. It's not the supply and demand. Mitzi's on the boat of supply and demand. I do not agree with that. Here's how I prove that. Go walk down Danong. Go look up at all the condos. Half the lights are off. Supply and demand means there's nothing available. It's not that. It's the landlord say, fuck, man, I lost money from COVID. Hey, my neighbor tells me this place is worth 10. I want 10. And then what they'll wait is they'll wait for that sucker, that juice guy, the other Biff that you guys said looked like Biff. We'll wait till he comes. He makes lots of money on YouTube. He'll pay $700. No problem. We'll get him. We want him. We don't want Will Travels. Will Travels will take our free water. We don't want him. He'll take our water. We don't want someone taking our water. That's what they'll do. And they'll target someone like that and they'll leave people like me out. That's exactly what they're doing.
I can't wait to read the comment.
Increased demand. Yo, so I agree. I think there's increased demand, 100%. But I don't think you guys are wrong. You guys think I wish there was a census or something. I don't feel there's that many more people. Now, I feel the Koreans are gone and every Korean that left was filled in by a Westerner, but it's exactly the same number. Let's say there was 1 million people in the city last year. There's still 1 million now, exactly the same, except for the Koreans are gone and they're replaced with overspending Westerners. But it's not like, hey, last year was 1 million and now there's 2 million. No, it's not. We go down the street, we see how many people are outside. All that happened was the lower spending Koreans went somewhere else and the higher spending Westerners replaced them. That's it. But there's no, oh man, every apartment's gone. No, that's not what's going on. Yes, but if you go watch Marcus's video, he says other stuff that I don't necessarily agree with either. So there's some stuff, it's everyone's opinion. So I might be right, I might be wrong. There might be stuff in my stuff that's right. I'm usually right about stuff that I feel passionate about and that I speak in depth about. I'm usually right. Just like I was saying about the Bangkok thing. Fluffy just read an article the other day that said exactly what I've been telling you guys, what's happening in Bangkok with all them pushing out the cheaper budget travelers. Now there's people writing vlogs 5-6 months later after I've been saying that, copying word for word. This lady, she's a reporter. She's a reporter and she's putting exactly what I'm saying. So she obviously fact checks things and she's kind of telling a story on there, which I think is backing her personal opinion too. So I don't think the prices are going to drop until rainy season. So what really prevented this year's price drop is nobody left during the rainy season. Guess whose fault it is? These first time travelers to Da Nang. So every single year during September, everyone leaves. As soon as the first rain comes, everybody leaves and they come down south. It drops the rental prices because no one stays during all this rain. Now guess what happened this year? People, I think Mitzi, this is his first time. Dale's been here, right? None of these guys knew that. They didn't probably expect that rain. And instead of leaving like everyone else used to, they didn't know about the rain and they just stuck around. They complained. They said, man, we hate the rain, but I'm staying here. Those guys kept the prices high because usually what happens is they start heading down south to Ho Chi Minh or Nha Trang. And then in January, February, people start to trickle back up. So in September to January, you can get a cheap rent and lock yourself in for 6 months or maybe even a year if you want to. But the problem is nobody left. Everyone stayed because they were all first timers thinking, hey man, Da Nang is a spot to be. Why am I going to leave? I'll just ride out the winter. But then they really hated it and they said, oh, it's gloomy. I hate it. I hate it. And all those guys now are saying, I'll never stay here in the winter again. As soon as September comes, I'm leaving. The problem is nobody did that this year. So that price drop didn't happen. And now we're just entering the prime high season. And now what's going to happen is now there's no room for it to go down because now we're just entering prime season. You guys kept it unnaturally high during the low season, so it's not going to go down. Now it might go down if people leave during September, but that's going to be anyone's guess. Is it going to go back to normal where people leave during September? Or is it going to be a repeat of this year where people say, hey, I love Da Nang. I don't want to leave. I'm going to stay here during the rainy season. That's going to be the question that gets answered. If people leave, then Da Nang will get cheaper. If people don't, then it won't get cheaper. It's not called business. You guys are confusing. So when you guys are trying to explain it to me, you guys are making it sound like there is not one single apartment available in Da Nang. Everyone's booked. It's not that. This place, Da Nang, is not booked. what the landlords are doing is, hey, if I can't get 10 million, that place is going to sit empty until some sucker pays me 10 million. And guess what? If no one pays me 10 million this year, I'm this month I'll raise it to 11 million, so that whenever that sucker comes in, he's paying for 2 or 3 months of the place sitting empty. That's what's happening. That is not supply and demand. Everything is not gone. You guys are confusing two different subjects. But there's also new apartments. We've been hearing that for 2 years. Remember, I've been in Dadong since 2023. We've been seeing construction going on for 2 years. There's a place right near the beach, never been finished. It's just a frame. We keep hearing, hey, guess what, man? They're building new apartments. Hey, guys, they're building a condo two streets down from you. Nothing ever opens. Nothing ever opens. So let's wait to see this stuff open. The price went up in Danang because the water ran out for the over. I think so. I think that's a part of the reason. Kodiak 47 increase is not opinion. Increase? I don't believe it. I don't believe it's a 47. I don't know. I would love to get an official I would love to know an official census count from the year of 2023 and then the year of 2024. I would love to get that. I don't know where. Usually in USA, you can kind of look up census. I don't know where an official census of a Danang is. I would love to find that. I don't know. I would love to see that. Someone try to set, if you guys can find it, an official, 100% official, how many travelers came in 2023 and how many travelers came in 2024, I would love to see that. I love the rain. I didn't hate it, but it was gloomy. No, I agree. No one should come to Danang during September to January, especially if you want to go to the beach. You shouldn't be there. That is the time where people like me that live in Danang full time. So technically, you guys ruined our great deals. So it kind of sounds a little selfish, right? But all you first timers that just stuck it around and said, hey, man, I hate the weather and I hate the rain, but I'm going to stick it here for whatever. I don't know why you guys stayed. I honestly don't. I'm not saying it in a jerk way or any kind of way like that. I'm just saying that you guys didn't leave, because what would have happened is if you guys left, the prices would have dropped and I would have locked in a 3 or a 6 month deal at a cheaper place and took your guys' apartments. Like, not necessarily your guys's, but I would have took those apartments. Instead, you guys didn't leave, kept the rent high, and I never got to find something. But what I'm saying is, for you guys travelers that like weather and beaches, there was no reason for you guys to stay in Danang in September to January. Now, if you guys are going to live there all year for a year or 2 years, then yeah, you guys should be in Danang because that's your home base. But if you guys are like, hey, I spend 3 months here and then I spend 3 months there and I just keep traveling, you guys should have not been in Danang during September to January. You guys should have came January to April. Fluffy.
You need shower.
Some cracks, less tourists. How could you ever call
Hey guys, everyone's there. 34 viewers.
Gotta hide everything I eat. What? So when I say you guys, I mean viewers of YouTube and commenters and people that watch videos, like the YouTube world. When I say you guys, I'm speaking of the YouTube, all the community, the people that watch my videos, Sammy's videos, Juice videos, all those, and you guys kind of live in the YouTube world. That's who I'm speaking of. Last year, Danang welcomed approximately 10.9 visitors and reeled 31 trillion VND, up 32% in 21, surpassing the yearly targets. I would love to see also, if you can find the stat, Mark, try to find out, I don't know if they break it down this way, but try to find out how many Westerners, because I noticed a huge bump in Westerners. So shocking to me, Koreans are gone in a large part. I wish maybe you can find how many Western tourists came in the year 2024. I would love to know that stat. So, because when they say tourists, that also includes Vietnamese tourists, Korean tourists. it sounds weird, but I don't want to have those guys included. I want the Western tourists to be included because I think there was a giant spike in Western tourists, but I don't want them to be lumped into the Asian tourist. No, that was 2023 though. That was 2023, Mitzi. August of 2023 is when the 30 to 90 day, because I remember I left exactly the week of the 90 day back in 2023. First timers and YouTubers encouraging people to come to Da Nang. But here's the thing. So I kind of get a little bitter when people say, you do YouTube and you're the fault. And I go, no, I'm telling you guys, get free water. Don't pay this much. Don't do this. So how come I get the blame of talking about Da Nang, but I don't get the credit of telling you guys, don't pay that much money. Don't pay that much money. Stop paying 10 million for a studio. How come I don't get the pat on the back for telling you guys, negotiate, negotiate, negotiate? I just get the hate of, well, you're talking about Da Nang. And I go, yeah, but I'm telling you guys how to negotiate and what you guys should be paying. I don't get the pat on the back for that, but I get, you're mentioning the word Da Nang and come here. And I go, yes, but I'm telling you guys, spend 5 million for a studio. Don't spend more than 8 million on a 1-bedroom. Don't do this. How come I'm not getting, oh man, yeah, you're one of the guys that's trying to prevent what all this is happening. You get, no, you're talking about Da Nang. It's like, whatever. 4.8 million foreigners. Can we, when you say 4.8 million foreigners, can you confirm that that's outside of Asia foreigners? I don't want Asian tourists to be included in that number. I don't know if we can break it down that low though. I don't know. That is a great question because I've been here since 2023, keeps digging. And Koreans used to be the #1 tourist here. What I've heard, I don't know how true it is, but they just disappeared. Like we always knew that Koreans were the tourists, right? They 23, 24, up to 25, they were always the tourist. But then we heard just like that, they're all in Nha Trang now. And I'm like, why overnight? I remember exactly the time frame. About a week or two before Christmas, all the Koreans disappeared, right? And I was like, I walked out one day, all the Korean bus tours were gone, the Korean karaoke was gone, there was no more buses. And like the next day, boom, I just seen a ton of Westerners. And I was like, where did all these Westerners go? Because I thought this, I was like, oh damn, Da Nang's getting slow now. All the Koreans left, awesome, that's great. But then the next day, like one bus left, the Koreans left. The next day, all the Westerners showed up, and I was like, wow, we're seeing a lot of Westerners next week. Westerners. And I was like, where did all the Koreans go? And now people are saying, oh man, all the Koreans are in Nha Trang. And I was like, why? Like they've been coming here for years. What just did the Korean news network say, hey guys, stop going to Da Nang, go to Nha Trang now? I don't know. My subs are rocketing, but you forget most of my subscribers are from the USA. They're from the Western world. Also, I think most of my, I can't say most, but a lot of my subscribers have never been to Da Nang. But that correlation doesn't add up. Like just because I'm getting more subscribers doesn't mean there's more people here. Most Koreans were barred from re-entering from China. According to the municipal department tourism, these figures will help the city's tourism. 36 million up by 15%. Like and subscribe. Yeah, actually, let's check, man. We haven't checked. We are getting close to 6,000 subscribers. What I would like to do, if we can get there. So Fluffy is leaving, I think the 2nd of May. I would like to hit 6,000 subscribers before Fluffy leaves so that we can double up and do two things. I would like to do a 6,000 subscriber meetup and for Fluffy leaving. But we're still not at 6,000 subscribers yet. Let's see what we're at. We have a chance to hit it, but let's see. Let's see how many subscribers we have right now. 5,893. So we need 107 more subscribers in what? 13 days. So in 13 days, we need 107 subscribers. So let me see. Divided by 13 days. So we need to gain about 8 subscribers a day so that we can hit that, because let's try to get to that. What leverage do the tourists have? I've been trying to tell you guys, Dead Shark. I wish. So Asians will stick together. The landlords are probably saying, do not rent for lower. That's why we see so many empty apartments with no lights on. Because I do honestly feel behind the scenes, I feel like landlords are saying, hey, don't rent for cheap. Don't rent for cheap. You need to be renting for this much. Rent this much. Westerners, we need to fight back. This is a tug of war game. What we need to do is say, hey guys, I try to do that on the channel. Don't pay 7 million for a studio. Pay 5 to 7 maximum for a studio. 1 bedroom, 9 million maximum. 2 bedroom, 12 to 13 million maximum. Instead, they're trying to charge 12 million, 11 million. I seen a studio go for 18 million. I'm like, dude, please stop doing that. If you don't, then they're just going to keep jacking the price up. That's the power that we have. Look, the landlord can't make any money if nobody rents. But you guys, Westerners, are doing this. Well, man, my studio in Boston is 2,000. They only want 1,000 here. I'm saving 50%, right? No, you're not saving 50%. You're overspending 300% because that studio last month was only rented for $300. Stop doing it. No one will listen to me in that though. Maybe they know something we don't. No, so Alejandro, I was gonna go to China and get 4,000. 4,000. So I had a requirement. I needed to make, shoot, I think it was like 28,000 RMB. I think my lowest budget that I was willing to take was like 28,000 RMB, but I needed to be in Chengdu, Guangzhou, or Chongqing. So those are the only cities that I'm willing to go to, possibly Shenzhen. One job offered me a little too low, so I passed on that. The other job offer came in too late. They wanted me to like have all my paperwork and everything done like within 2 weeks, so I passed on that. Now, if the channel doesn't go get us to break even by the end of the year, I might start looking at China a little more closer next year. Don't pay more than how much for a 1 bedroom? In my opinion, so everything that I speak of is in An Thuong. So in An Thuong, so right now we're screwed because my numbers that I'm going to tell you, we're already past that. So I don't know if we can get the genie back into the bottle. But 5 months, 6 months ago, before this problem of overpaying happened, I would have told you this. A studio, you're probably not going to get a studio for 6 months ago. A studio could have went for maybe as little as about 4.5 million for a studio in An Thuong. Studio should have been 5 to 7 million maximum. That's what you should be paying for a studio. 5 to 7 absolute max. A 1 bedroom, you should be able to break into 6.5 ish, maybe 6. 6 would be a tough Will Travels type of negotiating, but 6.5 is probably low for a 1 bedroom in An Thuong, to maybe 8.5 ish. 9 maybe is pushing it. A 2 bedroom, you should not be spending more than 13 million maximum. 13 million for a 2 bedroom, but that's what you guys should be paying. Now, all the numbers are skewed because people are paying for a 1 bedroom, people are paying 11, 12 million. I'm like, dude, we're paying 12 million for our 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and that's with electricity included. That's with everything included. Like, you guys are getting jabbed. You guys are getting hammered. Give them water dispensers, give us several bottles. We will miss you, Fluffy. You're creeping up on me fast, man. Streaming has pushed it fast for you. Live stream, man, I try to tell you guys, man, no one likes to do the live stream. Maybe they think it's too much work or whatever. So I will admit, live streaming doesn't make me any money. Live streaming, if you go look, I make 6 cents per 1,000 views. And on a normal live stream, I'll get 1,000 views. 1,000 views is considered decent for me, at least when I stop the live stream. When I end it, 1,000 will, this one I have a feeling it will hit a little over 1,000, but that 1,000 views will make me 6 cents. So if there's no super chats or any memberships or anything that gets on here, I understand YouTubers don't have a lot of time. They don't want to sit on a live stream for 3 hours and make 14 cents on the ad revenue. I get it. But for me, I love that I don't have to edit. I love that I get to interact with you guys, and it kind of keeps my finger on the pulse. In my opinion, I would love to be a full-time live streamer. It just doesn't make me, I can't financially make it work. Now, I do love making YouTube videos, and if I go post a YouTube video, it makes me 10 or 11, $12 on a decent day, which kind of almost would break me even if I can probably get more videos out. But I have to edit, I have to go make a thumbnail, I got to make a title. I would love to do this. I would love to just do a live stream 100% of the time, break even on this, end the stream and say, hey, I'm done. I don't have to do any editing, and I speak with you guys directly, and it's kind of a custom live stream. But at this point, I'm not a, what's the guy's name? Show Speed or I Speed or whatever his name is. That guy probably makes outrageous money. If I ever got to his level where I can, I don't want to say it like this way, but if I was ever to do just live streams and break even, I probably would at least take a break on the videos. Maybe not full time, but if I could just break even on the live streams, I would love to do 5-6 hours of live stream every single day. I would focus more time on that. 1 in 3 are Koreans. Isn't Airbnb? So technically I think it's illegal, but it's kind of like USA and jaywalking. It's illegal, but people still do it. Any major university in a large city will pay good money, not first level cities. I want to teach in a tier 1 city only if it's Guangzhou or Shenzhen. I'm more focused on a very high tier 2 city like a Chengdu. I made $5,000 a month in Shenzhen. That's the other thing. That's kind of why I don't want to do Shenzhen. I like the city of Shenzhen. I spent some time there. But I would rather go to Guangzhou, and I would really, really like to do Chengdu. Chengdu is kind of, I've never been to Chengdu. I've been to Chongqing, which is nearby, but I would love, I think Chengdu is my type of city, but the problem with Chengdu, they only want to pay me like $2,800 a month, and I'm like, nah. If I'm going to go to China, I'm going to lock myself in there for 3 years, save about 90,000, stash that away, because I'm going to save 80% of that. They give you free housing, food is cheap, and I should get at least 28,000 RMB. So everything is just going to be saved. I'm not going to say that I'm going to move to China, but it's always in the back of my mind. Like so here's the financial aspect of the channel is a serious thing. Remember, I have no income. I left the USA with 1 year of cost of living in Vietnam. Luckily enough, in September, I became monetized. I don't break even on the YouTube channel yet. I've always said that. I recoup back about 70-ish% of what I put out in bills every month. So I still pay about 30% out of pocket every month. So at a certain point, I'm going to run out of money. If the channel doesn't at least break even, at a certain point of paying 30% this month, next month, it's going to break. I'm gonna not break even. If it gets to that point, I will go teach English and make good money in China. Now, I pushed that off for this whole year, but if we get to December or near the end of the year and I'm still not breaking even revenue-wise, I will open up the possibility of going to teach English in China. Streaming is an investment, apartment videos. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to not get too deep onto the apartment issue. So 2 things. I don't feel passionate that much about doing apartment videos, and I've always made it clear. A lot of you guys disagree on me, but I don't like doing apartment videos for one reason. Well, for 2 reasons. But the biggest reason, I don't like doing them because here's how I look at it. I don't want subscribers that are not long-term subscribers for the channel. So what happens is someone's sitting back in the USA and they're going on to Agoda, right? And they say, oh, John Smith Hotel. Man, I wish they had pictures. All I see is 2 pictures on Agoda, right? Oh, wow, this guy Will Travels, he's doing a video on it. Let me watch his video. Okay, great, right? Oh, I get views. Awesome. They have no intention of ever watching my channel again. They are coming out to Vietnam, to Da Nang next month, and they just want to use me as a free real estate agent to show them that apartment. And then guess what? When they come to Da Nang, they're going to be there for a week and a half. They watch my video, boom, they go back home. They're never watching my channel ever again. So now I got a subscriber. Yeah, it helps my numbers. Ooh, it helps my numbers. I got another subscriber. But they're not going to watch the Cat Cafe video. They're not going to watch my live streams. So I'm building the wrong subscriber base. those guys are never going to watch my channel. They're going back to the USA, and then they're probably never going to think about Da Nang or my channel again. So that's kind of the reason I don't do the apartment videos so much. When I was doing the apartment videos, to be fair, I was doing them a little selfishly. I was doing them because, yes, I do get the views. And at the same time, I was looking for an apartment for myself. So it went hand in hand. I'm doing it for myself. Why not make it into a video? But I told Sammy, I said, Sammy, do all the apartment and hotel videos. You can take those. Let's do it right. Oh, we got another troll. Someone said that there's weed. We smelled it. We know people that get it. I don't smoke, so I don't know how you would do it, but I've heard many people say it's possible. I don't know how far I'm behind you guys. I'm trying to catch up. Chengdu and Chongqing are fun if you like the gays. I didn't know that. There's gays well, I'm sure there's gays everywhere, but I didn't know that. I like Chengdu because I really like the city of Chongqing. And Chengdu is kind of where the teaching jobs were. No, we're not married. I've never been married. I don't have any kids. But people are always coming to Da Nang. That apartment video would be an introduction and possibly a subscriber. I've just noticed that I get a huge spike, obviously, no doubt, right? I get a huge spike whenever I do apartment videos. I agree, 1,000%. And then my next video will kind of be something out of the box. It'll be like, hey, go check out the street market. Hey, we're going to the cat cafe. Hey, the 5 things to do in Da Nang. That video will do terrible. Then the next video, I'll upload an apartment video. All of a sudden, it does great. And I'll be like, why aren't the people that watch my apartment video, why aren't they watching that one next? Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think 80% of my views come from non-subscribers. That's why I'm telling you guys, if you guys like this is what I say. I've learned. I used to just say, hey, everyone subscribe. If you guys have not subscribed and you like the content and you are going to watch more videos and you are going to continue and you like me and you like the channel, then please hit subscribe. But if you guys are only watching this because you scrolled and you're like, hey, I'm going to watch this guy for 12 minutes, I'm never going to watch him, then don't subscribe. But if you guys do enjoy this channel and you want to see live streams, you want to see other stuff like that, please hit the subscribe button. Not only that it helps the channel, but it tells the algorithm, hey, people are watching this. Here, double tap. If you guys want to double tap the screen, just do this. And then it'll send up a like. As soon as I said that, someone took away a like. So that's crazy. As soon as I said that, we went from 30 to 29. All right, Kim, I'm out of here. Night all. I'm not sure how far I am behind in the chat, but I'm trying to come back. The apartment videos are the best. Yes, but I would love to know the backside. So Sammy does tons of videos and he does apartments, and I don't have any doubt he gets views. But I would love to know. It's impossible to know. I would love to know how many of those guys watch his channel after they've came to Da Nang, rented their place, and went back. In my opinion, those guys are a prostitute. They come for the service, and then when the service is done, they want you to leave and gone. So I would love to know how many people watch my apartment videos or Sammy's apartment videos, and after they're done watching them, what percentage ever watch your channel again? So maybe you guys think I'm stupid, but I only want to build a strong subscriber base. That means I want people that are going to subscribe. They're going to constantly watch. If I make a video about playing Legos, or if I make a video about climbing the tower here, or if I make a video about the beach in Da Nang, I want my subscriber to like all that content. I don't want to have someone that only watches my Visa run videos and then they never watch anything else. I don't want a subscriber that only watches my apartment videos. I want someone to watch all my videos. So I'm trying to play God, I guess you would say, and curate and create a subscriber base that wants all of my content, not just, hey, I watch Will when I want to watch an apartment, but if he does the cat video, I don't want to watch. That's what I'm trying to do. Maybe you guys think it's foolish, but it's my channel, and that's the kind of subscriber base that I want. It's just like here, just like in Bangkok. Perfect example. Bangkok doesn't want the cheap travelers. They want the retired older guy pensions, right? And that's their prerogative. That's what they want to do, just like me. I just want my subscribers to watch and enjoy all my content. If they're only going to come just for my apartment videos or only for my visa videos, I don't necessarily want them as a subscriber because I know in the end, they're not going to end up binge watching my stuff. They're going to watch my one visa video and then they're gone. That's my opinion, whether it's right or wrong. That's the way. This is my business, and that's the kind of customers that I want. A day trip to Chengdu. I would like to do that. I can't remember if Fluffy can go to Chengdu or Chongqing. So whatever one she can go to, I will go there at a certain time. I could do that. Now, El Feo is making a good point. So I have been thinking about that. I have been thinking about two things. I know one of them you guys will kind of get mad at, but I got to do with what I got to do. So I think if I do more apartment videos, I think they will be members only videos. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them. But if I do certain apartment videos that have a lot of appeal, maybe I'll do those as member only. And probably what I'll do, I'll start to incorporate something. So I won't ever stop the live streams, right? But maybe what I'll start doing is a once a week or a twice a week members only live stream. I'm thinking about doing that. It's not saying that all the live streams are always going to be members only. We'll still do free live streams, but I think every once in a while we'll do a members only live stream. And I'll make it simple. It'll just be like on the lowest tier level for the members. I think a membership is $2.99 a month or something. And I'll just make it on the regular, if you're just any kind of member, a cheap member, a medium level, or the higher level member, you guys will all be able to see the members only live streams. I'm not saying I'm making all live streams members only, but we'll incorporate for the members. What we'll do is we'll add a perk of doing a live stream at least maybe once a week or something only for the members. So I think that might be coming soon. I will gain subscriptions, but here, let me tell you this, NY. So subscribers only really matter till you get 1,000, because I don't make any money. You don't make money off of subscribers. You make money off of views. So views you make money off of. Subscribers you don't. So if someone has 1 million subscribers, but they only have 1,000 views on a video, they make way less than someone that has 1,000 subscribers and has 5 million views. So subscribers don't really do anything. The only time subscribers really matter is up to the first 1,000. It's free and takes 5 seconds to subscribe. Yeah, it's free. Just like the water here. If you get married, you can bring Fluffy along. I understand that, but the thing is, I'm not going to just be like, hey, I'm going to get married just so someone can travel. I am. Fluffy will, but not me. I'm not that type.
I'm not that type. You're not that type?
There are people who are subscribed and watch your live that don't watch all your content. You'll be surprised. So don't take viewers regardless if they watch. No. What I want is people to watch any of my content. If you guys only watch live streams, that's fine. I have no problem with that. If you guys don't watch my uploads, that's fine. It doesn't necessarily help me, but you guys will watch a live stream whether I'm at the beach or whether I'm sitting here. I like that. What I kind of don't like is when people say, if it's not an apartment video, I don't watch it. If it's not a visa video, but I don't mind people if they only watch live streams and they're like, I don't care. I'll watch Will go eat a bonnet. And if Will goes to the beach, I'll watch his live stream on that. As long as they're watching in that sense, I just don't want to be typecasted as, hey, if he's not doing a visa run video, I don't watch his videos. If he's not doing an apartment video, I don't watch. That's all I watch him for. Like you guys, obviously you guys come back, whether we're eating bonnet, whether we're in the hotel, that's fine. That's hey, we're watching him to see him. Whereas what I'm trying to single out is I don't want to have, I'm not saying I don't want to have, but I'm trying not to get a lot of subscribers that only watch me when one topic is going to be. Toggle the switch that makes people subscribe to we did that. We did do that. We did that about a week ago. It's a little bit tricky because you guys know I always do the live streams on the phone. Unfortunately, the way that YouTube is set up, I cannot switch that on the cell phone. So what I have to do is I have to do a pre-planned live stream. I have to schedule it for a certain time. Then I have to get on my laptop and I got to go switch the option to make it members only can chat. Then I have to get back on the cell phone. So it's a little bit of a hassle. We did it for a few days and it's just a little bit of a hassle. I maybe I have the wrong mindset compared to what you guys have, but like I said, I hate to say it like a jerk way, but this is my YouTube channel. This is my business. And that's what I want to have. Just the same way that, like I said, Thailand doesn't want cheap backpackers in their country anymore. They want the older, retired people with a lot of money. And that's what I want. I want people that are dedicated to my channel that will watch me doing things rather than saying, hey, I only watch Will for visa videos or I only watch Will for apartment. I don't want that. Just like the same way Thailand doesn't want cheap backpackers or cheap digital nomad travelers. I could be wrong in some people's mind, but this is the way that I grow my channel the way that I want to. Just like if someone wanted to start a channel and do a channel about building car models, and they said, hey, all I want to do is just focus on old school car models, that's their business. I don't know if you guys agree or not. I don't want to have 1 million subscribers that just hit 1 million. Like the worst thing for me is like I have family and stuff. They're like, hey, I'll subscribe to your channel. I'm going to go tell all my friends at work to subscribe. And I'm like, no, don't. Because one, you actually hurt the algorithm by having a lot of subscribers that don't watch your videos, or they might watch and they might turn off in the first 10 seconds. Like, who the hell is this guy? I'm subscribed to this guy. I only want dedicated subscribers. I'd rather have less dedicated subscribers than have a lot, millions of subscribers that half of them don't watch. Don't give rainbow vibes. Why are you laughing, Fluffy?
Yes. Damn.
Look at, we're in our 3-star hotel. Wow. Make a lot of money with a few apartments videos a month. So remember, I used to do a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I did a lot of apartment videos back when I was looking. That actually was never my most valuable month. My most valuable month was when I didn't do apartment videos. Actually, my most valuable month came from a lot of live streams that I had a lot of super chats. So a lot of those, and I can't remember. December was my best month financially, and December didn't have almost any or none, no apartment streams. I'll be in Chongqing for a week. Yeah, Chongqing is only about an hour from Chengdu, so if I were you, I'd pop over to Chengdu. That's even mine. My channel is like 80% of my viewers aren't subscribed. So there's two things. A lot of people either don't want to subscribe, or they subscribe or watch your channel. Like for me, I'm being honest. I don't subscribe to a lot of channels. I just say, man, it pops up on my feed, and when it pops up, I watch it. It's so hard. It's so hard to get people to subscribe. Like even when I show you guys, I'm like, hey guys, I'm 6 away, and I'll get people in there. Sometimes people say, screw it, I don't want to subscribe. It's very hard to get people to subscribe. You could do a tease video, not going into details on regular videos, and then a detailed video. Yeah, maybe. It's almost like you forgot what got you to 6K. I found you and subscribed because of Danong. I do. So here's the crazy thing. So the only thing that I've kind of cut back on is the hotel videos, but I've done 1,000,000% more Danong videos. Like, go take a look at my last video. What did I do? Danong's statue of Lady Buddha. Danong's 5 coolest spots to hang out at. Danong's visa run. Danong's this. Danong's that. So I've made way more Danong content. When everyone subscribed to me, they subscribed to me based on checking for apartments. Like 2 or 3 videos blew me up on the apartment thing. Yes, I agree. But guess what? I do the Cat Cafe. I do the 5 coolest spots in Danong. I do the 4 best digital nomad co-working spots. I did one of the most visited tourist places, the statue of Lady Buddha. So I'm giving you guys Danong content. You guys are just not watching it. I believe, I'm a rookie here, right? Okay. I believe if you see someone with a lot of subscribers and then you look at their uploaded video and they get very little, everyone has kind of told me that means they bought their subscribers. So yes, you can buy your subscribers and get a lot of subscribers, but you're going to get, usually I get a good rate. So even when I only had like 2,500, 3,000 subscribers, I was still getting like 2,000, 3,000 views, right? Which is a high rate for only having 3,000 subscribers. If you buy subscribers, okay, you have a lot of subscribers, but those subscribers will never watch your video because they were just bought and paid for to be subscribers. They don't really enjoy your content. That's kind of tying back to the factor when I said, if people watch my video and they subscribe because of an apartment video because they're coming next month, those guys are never going to watch my apartment video. They're never going to watch anything else. Make sure it's the Bonet. Yeah, who wants the old worn out spinners? They don't care about age, only the money. When will you go to the beach? Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to the beach. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be like 95 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be insanely hot. We're going to do breakfast buffet. I think we're going to do a live stream at the breakfast buffet. So if you guys want to get up early or whatever time it is. Fluffy, what time are we going to do the buffet at?
7.
We'll probably go about 7. They open up at 6:30 and they close at 9:30. So we'll probably go about 7. We're going to go in about 7 hours. So whatever 7 hours is from your time right now, we're going to do the breakfast buffet. So we're going to get up early once again. And then I'll probably come back, take a nap. And then probably a couple hours after that, we'll hit the beach. We'll go do the beach. Maybe we'll go see that tower again in the daytime. We'll go get some kind of local food. And then remember, tomorrow night, we got to pack up because tomorrow night will be our last night here. And then we got to get on the train to Nha Trang at 7 in the morning. Not tomorrow, but the next day. I don't subscribe to Duong Global. I don't know how far, because I keep scrolling. I don't know how far I am behind you guys' message. So if you guys are hearing this right now and I haven't answered your questions, not that I'm ignoring you. I think I'm so far behind. You said they're have fun. He begs and only watches a few of his videos. It's always so negative. I get it, but I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out of the country. I think it's because he is VK and he pushes Vietnam success. I'm not sure who you guys are talking about. You guys getting up in 5 hours? 7 hours. We're getting up about, it's 12:40. So I'm going to get up at about 7 o'clock. I'm going to drag myself. So about 6 hours. But see what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up. I'm going to set my alarm, go down there, go eat. And then I'm not going to stay awake. I'm going to come right back up and go back to sleep. I'm like Philip Janik. I'm going to go get my money's worth. I'm going to go down there. I don't know how good the buffet is. We were told it's an Asian style. So I don't know. I'm sure Fluffy will find plenty of food to eat. But as long as they have some juice, eggs, rice, maybe some chicken or something. Duong Global. That's the guy that always dresses up in the suit and stuff. I don't know nothing about him. I've only seen him pop up on my channel. And it's always weird. He's always wearing, I hate to say it this way, but he seems a little car salesman-y to me. I've only watched a very few of his videos. I don't think I've ever watched a full video. I could be 100% wrong. Like I said, I haven't watched him enough, but he gives me the persona whenever I watch a few seconds, very car salesman, but I have no clue. And to me, so I separate YouTubers from businesses. To me, he seems like he's an attorney or an investor that's using a YouTube as his free publicity and commercial to contact his business. Where I'm a YouTuber, I'm here to make good videos, free videos, and talk about cities, where he feels more like he's using YouTube as a free commercial. You rock. I appreciate it, Maximilian. I think that's a rare name. Back in the old days, I knew a couple of people named Max or Maximilian. I think that name is kind of disappeared now. Putting in all the effort, the spirit, and spunk into your stream. I appreciate it, John, man. You've been sticking around for a while, too, tonight. I think I'm going to wrap it up in just a minute. I don't know how long we've been doing a live stream, but I'm almost done with my drink, and then we'll wrap it up. And then we'll go back at it again tomorrow and do a breakfast live stream. I don't know nothing about him, so I always give my opinions on things. He could be a great guy. I have no clue. I only tell you the stuff I've seen his videos pop up on my YouTube a few times, and whenever I watch it, I'm just like, why is he always wearing a suit? And then he'll say like, oh, my attorney company. So in my mind, from the limited stuff that I've watched, it just seems he's always pushing, contacting him and doing some kind of business. And in my mind, I started YouTube, so apparently I'm one of the rare few that does this. I started a YouTube channel to just do a documentary about my life and kind of document my journeys. A lot of guys are doing YouTubes as a free commercial piece to grow their business, which is just completely 100% opposite from what I do. It's not only that, I think a lot of people don't subscribe because they just don't want to hit pause or record. I wish YouTube would make it an easier way to subscribe. I wish like somehow it could do an AI thing when you're like, a YouTuber says, hey, subscribe to my channel. Like there's an actual button that pops up and then you can hit it. If there was, you would get a lot more subscribers. But if you think about it, it's kind of hard to subscribe because you either have to hit pause and you got to go down and scroll down and hit subscribe or scroll over. So they make it a little bit harder. There should be an easier way. Richard Evans, thank you for the announcement. We just unpinned another troll, but guess what, man? You just made it to the Hall of Shame. Many people don't subscribe as YouTube suggests the videos. Anyways, yeah, that's another thing too. So honestly, I've got my last video, I got a few comments. People said, I didn't like the title of your thing. I unsubscribed. So maybe I might be different, but I've never unsubscribed. Even if a channel I don't like or don't watch anymore, I've just never took the effort to unsubscribe. I never like actually go in there and say like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of this channel. I just don't watch it, but I don't think I've ever unsubscribed. Fluffy, can you feel the AC?
Yeah. Can you?
Can you feel the what?
I'm trying to sleep here.
Fluffy, I see you have a phone in your hand.
Because I'm trying to tell Dale that I can't sleep because you're still on live chatting.
I'm lazy when it comes to that. Keeps digging. I'm just too lazy. Even if someone someone I didn't like their channel anymore, I feel like I wouldn't even want to even give them the attention to going back and hitting the unsubscribe. I'd just say, screw it. I'll never watch that guy again. That's how lazy I'm. Like, even if I didn't like a channel, I just wouldn't go in and unsubscribe. 17 USD AC is top notch. Actually, this is our first time we've ever had. Let's give you a quick tour since I'm almost done. We're gonna wrap this up in just a second. Yeah, just of the AC. That's the first time we've ever had this style AC. Usually in the Philippines, you have that little cutout one.
Sophia, we had that style in white too.
I'm talking about the Philippines. Okay. And then usually we have the bigger one in Vietnam that kind of hangs on the wall. But this one's like high tech.
No, that's not high tech.
This is high tech right here, Fluffy.
That's just what do you call it?
It's high tech compared to all the ones we have. So you're telling me the one that hangs on the wall is more high tech than this one?
No, but that's like normal.
No, this is high tech for us. For us, this is high tech. This is high tech. And we have the individual router in every single room. Yeah, that's what it's called, centralized. And here's our bathroom with our free soap and our free shampoo. Unfortunately, I'm one of the rare peoples that likes the Asian style shower. So some of you guys say, hey, Asian style shower is a deal breaker to me. I actually like sitting on the toilet and taking the shower on there like that. For me, this is not worth $17. If you guys seen the place that we were staying at last night, it wasn't as nice. It wasn't as modern, but it was only $9 a night, and it was bigger than this place. And it was very quiet. I would rather spend $9 on an older place than a $17 smaller place that looks more modern. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with this place. It's just too small for me. This place is too small and it's too small for the price. Now, if this was $8 or $9 or $10, which was the same price that we paid last night, then yeah, I would be okay with this. But for double the price of what we paid last night, or 3 times the price of the $5 place, it's not that great of a deal. Wake you for the buffet, you're gonna have to get that notification. The notification will say, ding, Will Travels is live, eating his green eggs and ham. Yeah, the $9 a night was $9, had a balcony in a quieter neighborhood, bigger room with a balcony, and unlimited coffee and unlimited water. So this is double the price. Yes, it is nicer. It is cleaner. It's more modern. But for double the price, no, it's not a good deal for me. But let me take it back. We do get a free breakfast buffet. I think it's numbers thing, less competition, so it's more expensive. I don't know what it is. I've traveled the world and I just can't figure out. So this city is not as cheap as Da Nang. Dong Hoi, not as cheap as Da Nang. And I just don't understand how a tourist-centered 1.5 million beach city like Da Nang can be cheaper than an unheard of local obscure city. I just can't figure it out. It doesn't work that way in the USA. San Francisco is more expensive than Modesto, California. Brooklyn is more expensive than Helena, Arkansas. Not in Vietnam. In Vietnam, if you go to these smaller, obscure places, it's as expensive as Da Nang. I just don't get it. That's so crazy to me, Mark. I just don't understand that. If that's the case, how come it doesn't work that way in USA? So in USA, there's way, way, way more hotels in San Francisco than a small city like Napa, California, right? But guess what? San Francisco is still more expensive than Napa. Napa has way less.
Puffy, why is your camera on me?
Why not? Because the room is so small. Where am I going to point it? But how come it doesn't work that way in the USA? Why is Brooklyn and New York more expensive than Mobile, Alabama? So if it works that way in Vietnam, so Da Nang is cheaper. So Da Nang would be the San Francisco, right? And Dong Hoi would be the Mobile, Alabama. Why is Dong Hoi or Mobile, Alabama more expensive than San Francisco or Brooklyn? It wouldn't work that way in the USA. It's the opposite. That's the part that I just can't ever wrap my mind around it. Because in USA, you go to smaller, less traveled tourist city and you get great value. You go to San Francisco, you go to Boston, you go to Brooklyn, you're going to pay top dollar. But you go to Da Nang, you're going to pay less. It's so weird to me.
Did you burp?
No. Why? So, I guess we're going to wrap it up. We're going to do a quick summary, Fluffy. What did we do today? We took a 5 o'clock train in the morning. We seen a guy get a package dropped on his head from the train car. All of a sudden, some of you guys seen it. It was on live stream, and the bag just like jumped up out of the overhead bin and smacked the guy in the head. And then Fluffy, I think, made an excuse because when we were leaving, she grabbed her bag and smacked me in the head with a scooter helmet.
Puffy, because you were laughing at
You were laughing too, so I get to crack your head. What was I gonna say? So that's what we did. We took the freaking train at the middle of freaking morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. We did that. We checked in early after we checked out a couple of hotels. We took a nap. I didn't wake up till 5 o'clock. We did the night street. We did the tower. We showed you guys that awesome park. I hope you guys enjoyed that park. And then what did we do? Then we went to the tower. We tried to get our dessert.
Come on, it's
Come on,
TV
you're welcome.
time.
You're welcome.
It's TV time.
Fluffy whacked me in the head with the scooter. So this is payback. That's payback for whacking me in the head. So I guess we're going to end it there, guys. If you guys have not subscribed, what are you guys waiting for? Fluffy's wrapped up because the AC is blaring. And I guess that's where we're going to wrap it up. So we'll see you guys at breakfast buffet. You guys can come, but you guys have not paid for your buffet, so you guys don't get any food. So we will see you, and hopefully I won't be like, what the hell? What are we eating? Squid?
Happy travels.
Later, guys.